goal kicker.
Yeah, he was. He was one of the ones that you wouldn't know that he was playing for 90% of the game. He'd come out and win us the game. I remember the day, and I was talking about this during the week with someone, that when he got traded, I was on the school bus on the way home, and it would have been year 8. And they announced it on the radio. Ronnie Burns has been traded to Adelaide, and I got home and I was in tears. And because Johnny Barnes was my favourite player, and he got delisted, went to Essendon and won a flag, and Brad Scholl was my other player, and he retired that year. And I got home, and Mum thought something bad happened. I said, Ronnie Burns got traded. It was a tough time for us Geelong supporters in that era. All's well went well, because I think we got James Kelly out of it. Gold Coast, Jared Harbrow. GWS, Bobby Hill. Definitely prefer him as a Giant than a Pie. Hawthorn, no one, because I don't like Hawthorn. Cyril Rioli. Can't go past Cyril Rioli.
How good was it to see him at the footy last Thursday night?
Fantastic.
Yeah, good to see him there.
Melbourne was Jeff the Wizard Farmer.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved
sensational him.
North Melbourne, Winston Abraham.
Winnie.
How good was that mark, Drew?
Oh, mate, that's one of the best marks of all time.
Canberra, the Cadbury mark of the year.
Back then.
Won a chocolate bar.
Yeah, I know.
Richmond, Mark Miranda. Hey, I'm not 59,000 years old. I didn't see him, mate.
Doesn't mean you've seen enough of him in the replay.
No.
Dude, that goal we kicked for West Coast, I think it killed it at one of the game.
Yeah.
That one goal of the year. What year was that?
2001, because it was the same year as Moorcroft.
What about Shane Edwards?
Titch.
Yeah.
Mark Miranda, this is my list, not yours. Port Adelaide, Byron Pickett.
Byron. Jeez, imagine how many weeks he'd get today.
I loved him because he was good at North, but at Port Adelaide he flourished as a forward. Yeah. And that at 2004 Grand Final, Jeepers, breaking the lines, sensational.
He destroyed Brisbane.
Wouldn't play too many games on today.
No, he gets suspended every second week.
And actually, I forgot that he went to Melbourne. St Kilda, Raph Clark. I loved him. Great defining moment was when Max Rook got him in the 09 Grand Final. But
that's why you love him, isn't it?
I got a couple for the Swans. As a kid, I loved Robbie Armott.
Oh, yeah.
Really? Yeah, he was really good. But then I can't go past Buddy Franklin. He was sensational. And I liked him better in a Swan than a Hawk.
What about O'Loughlin?
Yeah, he was
Mickey
good.
O.
Yeah, Mickey O was good. But how can you pass Buddy Franklin?
That's true.
West Coast Eagles, now, they had a lot of good ones. But Ash Sampi, I just loved watching Ash Sampi play.
Took that ripper mark.
20 years ago, I think, around this time, I think, as well.
And that was one of BT's greatest calls. That was when he was in Channel 9 and he was not trying to be me, called it beautifully. And for the Western Bulldogs, Mark West. He was just one of those soldier players that was probably not in their best 22, but I almost won him the prelim against Adelaide too. But yeah, extended top 5. But it was just my favourite Indigenous players, and they make the line up the AFL, don't they?
Yeah, I think Morris Rioli or Chichi Edwards would have been a better pick. But he couldn't fit Justin Murphy in there anywhere.
Justin Murphy. How many he played with? Carlton.
Any team. He played with about Dale Kickett. He played with about 8 teams, I think, didn't he?
He did. He got dropped.
He was just a good player, though, Dale Kickett.
Did you see that Mickey O'Loughlin's first ever goal? Dale Kidd almost kicking goal of the millennium. Well, there's so many of them. So many great players.
I think when Plug O'Loughlin, when he first went to Sydney in '95, and they interviewed him after the game, and he goes about Michael O'Loughlin, he's better than I thought he would be. that was the famous one. But what a champion he was, too, Michael O'Loughlin. He was an absolute superstar. We're going to get into rest of round 7 here as well, because there's 3 other games to preview, because like I mentioned earlier, because we packed it on Good Friday when Albie gave Carluck Imperials a bit of a touch up there as well. So the Imps back up and running now as well, back and sitting in 4th position in the last 3 in a row. We're going to have a look at the game in the mental health awareness game. This is arguably the big game for both these sides. 5th v 6th. Simpson taking on South Colac. Both sides in really, really good form at the minute, particularly at the home ground. The Tigers are going beautiful. Tom Leishman's back from a hamstring injury as well. Mitch Reid also comes in. For Simpson or South Colac, don't think they'll make too many changes from that drumming they hand out the Otway Districts boys last week. But bigger ground. Simpson hard to beat there, but what I saw last week was watching on the stream that South Colac moved the ball quickly on a bigger ground. That's going to suit them.
Yeah, I think I'm on South Colac for today. I think when we've seen Simpson still look like a work in progress to me. They need a little bit more dynamic balance up forward. They're very centred on the two big boys. I thought South Colac's forward line is just oozing with class, and I think they've got the talls and the smalls, and I think they might be too good for Simpson today.
Juicy battle in the midfield, Drew. The Fab Four for South Colac, Pete against Adam Marrick, Leishman and Salmon for the Tigers. So that's going to be a really good matchup, and the two forward lines are both really potent. But I think, South Colac, Drew, I was just really impressed with what I saw last week. I'm impressed by Simpson as well from a couple of weeks ago, but just think South Colac might get the chocolates today, Drew.
The old 8-point game there at Simpson as well.
Yeah.
Could go either way. I don't think Mark Jamar is playing either.
No,
Okay.
I think they said earlier, no, he's not.
No, he's not. So that's a big out there as well. Lawn taking it on Beeac, then it's Stribbling Reserve. The game's just started. We're about a couple of minutes and no score as yet. No Kane Leeson today. Of course, he and his partner, he and his wife expecting another baby. So wish him all the best.
Already arrived, I think. So
Yeah,
congratulations.
Congratulations, they're number 4.
Yeah.
So that's good on there as well. But geez, Lawn, they are looking very, very impressive every time we see them. Every week they look very impressive to what we see.
Yeah, they look like they're growing from week to week. So, Berry are in that rebuild stage. They've lost a lot of players. They've got a very young, small, light list. So, Lawn look like they've got, a bit like South Colac, they've got the talls and the smalls, and when the whips are cracking, I think they're going to be, one of the main challenges to Elvie, obviously.
Yeah,
so
and we get to see that game next week, which will be broadcasting that game too. There at Elvie versus Lawn, first day of winter, and hopefully the weather's like this will be good. You expect Lawn to win this one.
Lawn comfortably.
Pretty convincingly.
Yeah.
This one's a big game because both sides yet to got their best chance for a while to win their first game of the year. Otway District's taken on Apollo Bay. We know Otway have had a lot of players out with injuries, and there has been some excuses for that. But Apollo Bay, they're not that far away.
Yeah, well, look, I was quite impressed with what I seen of Apollo Bay the day we seen them play against Imps. So, Otway, unfortunately, middle-of-the-road teams can't cope with a lot of injuries, and that's what they've copped. I think Mulgrew's back for them today, which will be a big plus, but I think Apollo Bay might get up.
I tend to think of the Bay as well, Drew.
I tend to agree. I think Bay have been knocking on the door for the last few weeks. I think they've been really, really close. Probably should have won the first couple of games. Definitely. So they're not too far away. But I think Apollo Bay, this is probably their best chance to win a game. If it's not today, probably going to be sometime down the track later this year. So, Bay, for me, quick tip of the netball. Irrewarra back in the Western Eagles. This should be an interesting game because the Eagles nearly knocked off Elvie last week.
Yeah, they run Elvie right within a goal. So, but Irrewarra back, I think, should be too strong.
I'll just go the Bombers, Drew.
Yeah, I'll go the Bombers, and what would be a good game there. Simpson taking on South Colac. South Colac on fire at the minute. The only undefeated team in the comp.
Yeah, South for me.
No, South look like they're going to be too strong.
And Simpson have been in pretty good form, so this would be a good test to see where they're at. Otway Districts versus Apollo Bay. You got to feel for Otway Districts. They've copped a shocking run with injuries, and Apollo Bay, great win over Lawn last week too.
Yeah, so I reckon that's a 50-50 game, but history will just tell me Otway have probably been the more successful side, so I'll stick with Otway, but wouldn't be surprised if Apollo Bay get up.
I'll go the Bay.
Oh, there you go.
And Law taking on Beeac. Beeac up and about, sitting in 4th position on the ladder early doors.
Yeah, it was a bit higher than I would have thought they were going to travel, so they've done very well, but so I'll stick with them just on current season form.
Yeah, I'm going with the Saints there as well there too. AJ?
Yeah, I'll go that.
Yeah, both sides out in the ground warming up, and the umpires also had Dylan Flanagan, the skipper for the Bombers, about to be waiting for the toss. What are we expecting today, boys? We expect the Irrewarra back and start pretty firm favourites, but Western Eagles, of course, they've got a few players out with injuries, but they get Scotty Anderson back today. Just an important part of that midfield grunt they're going to need.
Yeah, look, the Eagles are in a position where a bit the same as Otway. When they haven't, when you're a middle of the road side, you can't cope with injuries, so it doesn't take too many injuries to sort of upset the apple cart a little bit. I think Irrewarra are going to be a challenger. I see them probably be part of the top 4 in the league. I think I put Irrewarra Beeac a little bit ahead of Simpson this stage in what we've seen. I think their midfield is probably the best in the comp, or equal to the best in the comp. They've certainly got the inside balls, they've got the outside run. So where their weakness is sort of at both ends of the ground, they just need another tall player at both ends of the ground. But that's not going to happen for them this year.
Yeah, Irrewarra back won the toss, but I don't know. We're kicking to the right. of your radio dial. Kicking to the Princess Highway end of the ground in this opening quarter as well. And those on the screen to the right of screen. We'll do tips, margin, first goal. Obviously a bit of time. There's still a couple of minutes away from getting started. Pete Mulherron, we'll start with you. Who do you like?
I think Irrewarra Beeac will have a comfortable win today, maybe by 5 goals, and I'll go with Elijah Reid.
Elijah Reid.
To kick the first goal.
No, that's not surprising there. AJ, the stats fan, Brady.
So Ernie said Irrewarra 24 will go that. I'm going to go Tyler Flanagan to kick the first goal. The man who loves Peter Hickey's pantry.
He had to kick a goal this year, Tyler Flanagan.
I reckon he'll break his duck today.
He gets a good chance. Max Blake, who do you like today and why?
I'm going to tip Irrewarra back by 66. Charlie Morrissey first goal. Just reading a few of the tips on the socials. Wilco, our man, Bombers by 80 with Charlie Griss kicking the first goal. Mitch Reid, Eagles by 1 point. Dan Casey kicking the first goal. It's an interesting one. Dale Gaylard, Irrewarra back 41 points. Charlie Griss with the first goal. Patrick Morrissey, Bombers by 99 points. Adam Stannard, first goal. Oh, there you go. Johnny Robbs with me, Bombers 74 points. Charlie Morrissey, first goal. Lee Marnie, Bombers by 69 points. And the number 5 with the Bombers for the first goal. Trev Frith, Bombers 66-point winners. Max Hutchinson with the first goal. Isaac Nozadia says just Lincoln Burley will get the first goal. So
fair enough.
I'm pretty sure that a lot of the locals, a bit like Dan was talking about, Irrewarra back by a lot.
I like Irrewarra back. I think they'll be about 45 points, and I'm getting a Cooper Stevens for the first goal.
He's had a good season, has he, Drew?
Yeah. Probably the top 2 or 3 in the market. If we had a betting thing in the Marnie medal, he'd be right up there at this stage. So
this is the Paul Dory Cup. He loves it. To be mentioned a couple of times today. So
boys,
Paul Dory.
No GFL today.
Yeah.
So I've been looking for something else to
here we go.
Entertained. So I've come up with a sporting event not too far away. The Australian Jousting Championships are on up at Crowell Castle. So
jousting.
Yeah,
So what are you going to do with jousting sticks?
All the fans of the castle will know what I'm talking about. The jousting sticks. So get around it. So I'll get the boys to get some updates of the jousting as we go through.
It's called a lass.
Have we got any Colac locals in that, Pete?
No, I doubt it. No, just the Kerrigan family will be.
If
up
anyone's got an update for us, please send us a message on Facebook.
You know what you could do? You could do jousting, but not with your cows and your
could do,
in your back paddock.
jousting.
For a bit of fun.
We do a bit of jousting at times. Yeah.
Get on it.
Bailey Robertson in the ruck. Looking forward to seeing him, of course, is there as well. Looking forward to seeing him in the ruck for the first time live. Been very impressed by the people around the club that he's got plenty of time to develop, and looking forward to see what he can do. And I think they've got a ruckman.
That could be another one of those tall players you were talking about, Pete, that Irrewarra needs.
Yeah, that's right. Well, look, he's young and he needs
coming
to
from a bloke that
develop his body.
Coming from a bloke that retired 100 times Jaden Angus a few years ago, and he's still going around. So you must tell me about to prove how much idea you got, AJ. First quarter underway here at Irrewarra. Part 2 of round number 7. It is the Bombers and the Eagles here. Dougie Evans and Andrew McKinnon, the umpires this afternoon here. Ball bubbling around in the centre of the ground. Tyler Flanagan lost his headband there as well. Comes out to Cooper Stevens, to Tommy Swain. Switches the ball out wide. Opportunity now with Richardson. He's going to go left. Not a great kick, but it works okay. Flanagan, that's Dylan. Having a fumble again was Richardson. Got shoved in the back. Play on to call. Dill Flanagan's lurking again. Ball still in the spirit. Here's Fish through traffic. Nicely done. Kicked out of the pack that time by George. That's a good grab. Nice grab by Jackie Fish. Class over centre mark of the day. And he wants to go inboard to Kenny there, but well cut off there by Tyler Flanagan. Lets Dexter over the top of the footy. Now, it's just got a little bit of time now. He's going to go to a dangerous ball, but it just works. And Stonehouse takes the mark. He gives it off by hand to Ed Dexter. He better be quick. Chipping ball into the centre of the ground there. Good kick there. Clean ball, everybody. 3 stumps out of the ground. Chance there with Hutchison, who's lurking around the contest. Chris might have copped an accidental knock there as well, but he seems to be okay. Bullpen will get a ball up here. Good conditions for footy here. No sign of rain. It's going for about 16 degrees here today. It's the last weekend before winter arrives. Here's Theodore. Pelling the ball forward once again here, but he's going to get a free kick too. Umpire Dougie Evans from about 80 metres away has picked that one out. So free kick to Theodore.
Burley started well in the ruck.
He has.
getting his hand to the ball
So
first.
Morrissey is deep. Kicks long now up towards the line there. Howlett in front position. Brought the ball to ground. Tried to lay the tackle, but it got broken. A switch to face the goal to the Eagles. And Byrne in the last line of defence there takes the mark. He's got options further afield, but no one really to kick to. That's the problem. He's just waiting for someone to come. Kenny's coming towards him. He's got two to beat there. Almost brought down the mark there too, did Matty Kenny. Frampton, Swain. Tackled there over the line by was Thornton. And we'll get it tossed back in there. The tackler there was Callan Thompson. So ball will be brought back in, about 55 for a goal. Greg Allen Farmers Junior has scored. Well, no score yet. 2 minutes gone on the Richardson's real estate time clock this afternoon.
Boundary throw in there. Robertson with the hit out. It's going to go straight towards the boundary line again. Tyler Flanagan ran out tarmac, and it'll be another throw in.
So Cooper Stevens and James Beasley match up there.
Oh, that's a good matchup.
Juicy
It is a matchup.
Worth the price of admission there, Pete.
Yes, it is.
Flanagan couldn't take the footy. Thompson's lurking. Mitch the ball, Thurton as well. Got it.
That's out.
Umpire said out of bounds. Our boundary umpires are onto it. Unlike the
Straight
ones
wing, Maxie.
on the straight win there.
Sounds like we're at Wentworth Park. They've got dogs everywhere. Did you see that greyhound during the week that caught the bunny off the lure?
I did, yes.
So everyone was following and want to know. One of the funniest things you'll see.
Boundary throw in here. Early wins the tap out. Comes out to Tyler Flanagan. Got it over the top to Theodore. Theodore sets it up. Oh, good stolen mark there by Smith. Jeremy Smith. Class harvest centre mark of the day. In defence for the Eagles now. No score yet. They try and work the ball out of defensive 50. It's going to go out of bounds away from Carter.
So that's a couple of times now the Eagles really haven't had an option. They need to get some options moving up the field.
A couple of good marks in defence though, Pete. So
yeah, they have. They've cut it off really well, but it's the next kick. They just need to get some movement up, a bit of confidence, a bit of running.
So boundary throwing. Burley up against Robertson the ruck. Eagles versus the Bombers. Burley wins the tap out for the Eagles. Anderson's on ground level for the Eagles as well. Can't get out of that stoppage. Another ball up. What have we gone? 3.5, almost 4 minutes in this first quarter here on Mix FM. Fire throws it up. Chance now for Fish. Free kick going to go to the Eagles at half back. So Fish now at the footy. He's going to go in short. Finds Beasley. So James Beasley now. Going to quickly play on. He kicks.
Nice ball.
Looking for a teammate, and he finds a teammate in the lead. Tyler George, class over centre mark of the day on centre wing. Just a bit hesitant. Decides to take on Ed Dexter on the mark. Kicks the centre half forward. Burley takes a good mark. Good build up here from the Eagles. They put the ball inside the forward 50. Couldn't find a target here, but the Bombers, they've just got the numbers in defence now. Couple of quick bounces by Cooper Stevens. Sends the ball to the attacking side here. Good stop here by Smith. Let's get around from Hutchinson. He kicks the centre half forward, finds a teammate. Here's a chance now for the Eagles. They go inside the forward 50. Couldn't take the mark. Here's a chance again through Fish. Tackled. Tyler Flanagan with the footy in defence. Hand passes backwards. Finds McDonald. Flanagan couldn't take it. Connolly's lurking. So's Reed. Good pressure here by the Bombers. By the Eagles. But Stevens is able to kick it out of defensive 50. Might come back. Beasley couldn't take it. And they're away here, the Bombers.
Yeah, got away with one there, I reckon, there. James Beasley was clearly shoved in the back. Umpire missed it. So here they go, the Bombers through Hutchison through the middle of the ground. He's got players framing forward. That's a nice kick looking for Howlett. He marks on the 50. Cooper Stevens has run very hard to receive it. Within range, 250 out. Decides to backtrack, not sure what to do with it. Oh, he gets around one of these. 45 metres out. Kicks to the top of the goal square. Theodore got up high. Couldn't quite bring down the mark there. He gets 3 Eagles. Numbers still in dispute there. Burley's a very heavy tackle. And he's given away a free kick, in fact. It's going to be a shot on goal here for Irrewarra Beeac. And a shot for goal coming up here for Theodore. No less than about 15 metres out on a 45-degree angle. This for the opening score of the afternoon.
A couple of good passages of play there from the Eagles where they linked up really well. But unfortunately, they weren't able to hit the scoreboard. And Cooper Stevens has just been everywhere. I think he took possession in the back line and was the final kick that kicked it into the forward line.
And Theodore kicks it straight over the goal umpire's hat for the first goal of the day, contender for today.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Kicks his second goal for the season, and he kicks things started here at Irrewarra this afternoon. There, one straight. The Bombers on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Western Eagles, yet to score. We've ticked past the 6.5-minute mark of this opening quarter here on CDFNL Live this afternoon.
Don't think anybody had him for first goal kicker, did they, Pete?
No, I don't think so. No.
They're on the line, Maxie? No one's...
Nah. Thick quarters around the ground. Simpson 2-1-13. South Colac 1 straight 6. Birregurra 1-1-7. Lawn 1 straight 6. So good starts around the parks here to complete round 7. It'll be the first time this season we have a complete ladder. Every side at every grade would have played the same amount of games. It's taken us about 10 weeks to get to that here in the league. So Burley wins the tap out. Comes out to Anderson, trying to gather a good tackle there by Mitch the Bull Thornton with another ball up. So the Bombers with the only goal so far this afternoon through Lockie Theodore. Umpire throws it back up there. Burley wins the tap out, went straight to Hutchinson, who sends the ball forward. Good mark in defence there by Angus Reid. Class Harvest set a mark of the day for the Western Eagles at half back, right on his defensive 50. He's going to go to our grandstand side commentary position area. Ball comes out now. Beasley should pick up this football.
Oh, the
can't. Yeah, it does the old skirmish bounce away from him. It's gone out of bounds.
The oval ball.
The oval ball, yeah.
Did it all, Shane Warne?
No cricket leash. We had too many of that cricket stuff through last week.
Well, it's different when I'm around.
Pillsy did something to us last week. I don't know what, but I kept bringing up cricket stuff, mate. Comes out to Theodore. Theodore sends it to centre half forward. Flanagan. Mark of the day contender makes the class service and he's away. He sends the ball inside the forward 50.
Kick.
Good kick, and he finds a teammate on the lead, and Cooper Stevens has taken the mark. Two couple of ripper marks there, and Cooper's directly in front. He should go back and kick this one. Good build up there by the Irrewarra Beeac Footy Club.
Should go back. He's on hot alert at the moment, Cooper Stevens. He's on fire.
What's his stats, AJ?
Stevcom stats. Lockie Theodore 5 kicks already. Cooper Stevens 4, 3 kicks, 1 handball.
Jeepers.
Well, some big stat getters last week between South and Otway. Cooper goes back, kicks it straight over the goal umpire's hat. And it's a goal, so Cooper's got his first of the afternoon. And the Bombers are 2 straight 12, 9 minutes gone in this opening quarter. The Eagles yet to score.
That's where we see the value of Tyler Flanagan, don't we? That for a midfielder to come out and take a mark like that at centre half forward, he's a very dynamic player.
Pete, Lockie Theodore seems to be playing a lot more midfield today.
Yeah.
It's an interesting one, and that's why he's got so many stats on the Stevcom stat sheet.
Early in the game.
Yeah.
So the Bombers with the opening 2 goals of the game. Doug Evans getting us back underway once more. Slater in the ruck now, beaten to it by Burley. Here's Theodore again. He couldn't quite take it cleanly. And he does on this occasion, no, but a nice little toe poke to Monaco. Hand passed again to Hutchison, who's been really impressive. He kicks towards half forward. Thornton, good use of the body. Takes a class harvest centre mark of the day. The Bombers are going to stream forward once again. Kick there looking for Grist. Got Metz to it, couldn't take the mark. Here's Smith now for the Eagles. Dispossessed it. I thought he threw it. Umpire said he did.
He did.
Free kick will go to the Bombers. And it'll be taken by that man again, Cooper Stevens. 55 metres from home.
Yeah, just a touch out of his range, I think, here.
Stat 6 on the Stevcom.
So he decides to go short. That's a smart option there. And here's Dommy Slater, almost directly in front, 45 metres out. Been a really good pickup. No, decides to go short. Here comes Thornton. That was a little bit too easy.
They fell for the 3-card trick there. They thought he was having a shot for goal, but he kicked it to space, and Mitchie Thornton should kick a goal from here.
He's averaged a goal a game this season, Mitch Thornton, before today. So this is just to keep that record going.
Doing the Matthew Lloyd, throwing a bit of grass in the air.
He's done that. Right. He's just done that second time as well. So Mitch Thornton, no less than about 30 metres out. Right forward pocket. Comes in. Can he convert? Looks all right off the boot to me. He's just missed.
Gee, that was close.
That was very close. One behind. So that's their first blemish on the afternoon for the Bombers on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. They're 2-1-13. Eagles yet to score. 10.5 gone in his opening turn. Nearly a turnover in the back half. They might cough this up here, the Eagles. No, they've done well to get away with it. Here's Jack Fish. Here's Thompson now receiving the handball. Got done very heavily there. Umpire was a bit hesitant there to put the whistle to the mouth, and he thought about it and he had second thoughts. Probably should have been a free kick, but umpire said, no, we'll play go on. Boundary throw in between the interchange gates here, right in front of the social rooms here. for have a nice crowd in this afternoon. Good conditions for footy. And the Bombers lead 2-1-13. Eagles yet to trouble the scorers.
Umpire throws it back into play. Burley jumps high, wins the tap out. Anderson lurking, Hutchinson as well. Connolly got the hand pass out. Turned over. Dylan Flanagan with the footy. Quick little hand pass, finds a teammate, Marnie. They go backwards a little bit here, the Bombers, but they go forwards. There's a chance now for McDonald. McDonald's now right in front of our commentary position. On the straight line win here at Irrewarra. He sends the ball now to centre half forward. Good mark.
That was a beautiful
Excellent by Dommy Slater. Class over centre mark of the day. He puts it inside the forward 50 for Irrewarra.
Oh, what a mark.
Big mark, is it? Howlett's taken the mark. Class over centre mark of the day.
That's a beauty, that one.
Yep.
And it will be a shot for goal coming up for the Bombers.
I'm
So, Josh Howlett.
I'm not sure about his kicking prowess, but it's certainly a gettable goal from there.
Kicked 5 last a couple of weeks ago against Otway.
He did. He's going to go back. He's kicked.
Oh, beautiful.
Looks pretty good.
That's a goal.
It's a goal at A Contender. Says stuff you, Pete.
Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Lucky you didn't have the farm on that one, mate.
Yeah, that's right.
Now do you know how he kicks?
Now I know. He kicks it straight.
Pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bombers 3-1-19. Eagles yet to score. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. 13 minutes gone this opening quarter here on Mix FM.
So that goal started from a beautiful kick out of the back line from Bryce McDonald, who found his target across half forward, and the resulting pass ended up with Howlett, and easy goal.
You've got some good ball users
They
there,
have.
hey?
They've kicked it pretty well today. They, when we seen them earlier in the year, they struggled with kicking the ball, so it's amazing.
Back in the middle here, Burley got up very, very early. He won the tap down. Here's the Marnie medalist, Tyler Flanagan through traffic. They're trying to do what Harley did right against Melbourne last Sunday. Ball still in the middle of the ground. Chetty's hand pass was a bit hot there for Beasley. Monaco, he's well tackled, but good enough to get the hand passed out. Richardson, he's immediately tackled. Ball pinned, will get a ball up. Slightly favouring the centre square for the Bombers, who started this game really well, looking to cement third spot on the ladder. Big game next week against South Colac. And we're going to do it all over again. So this is why an important couple of weeks coming up here for the Bombers. They can really cement a top 3 spot in the next couple of weeks. As Beasley, beautiful kick inside 50, through to the hands of Elijah Reid. Stonehouse, beautiful handball to McDonald. Through the corridor they go now with a nice shooting ball to Theodore. He started like a house on fire. He quickly wants to dish it off, and he decides to go to the outer side. Here's Tommy Andor now with the footy. When he goes on his trusty left foot, kicks to a pack. Morris, he's in best position there. Good defensive work that time there. Free kick is going to go to Western Eagles for a Shepherd. I didn't see.
No, I didn't see that.
So free kick against Tommy Swain. So the Eagles there, a bit lucky to get away with that one. So they're going to reload out of the defensive here. A long kick up the line. Reid's on a one-on-one through the hands there of McDonald, but Reid bumped up the footy. He's immediately tackled. We'll get a ball up on the edge of the square here. Around to the outer side near the airport, where the last time we were here, Peter Hickey nearly had to change his DAX. He got very nervy too. That's for sure.
This is the ground where he dropped the coat too.
Oh, that's right. Here's Stevens again. Oh, beautiful, but he got one high. And he's going to win himself a free kick here, Cooper Stevens. One of the favourites, early favourites for the Marnie. And that's a beautiful ball out wide to Richardson. Of course, the co-coaches of the under-18s combined. Swain ran hard to receive a handball now. The Bombers go back inside 50 again. Howard has the good running arrest, had to create a contest, and he did. Here's an opportunity again with the Eagles to clear it out of the back line here. Ball still in the spirit. Jacob Frampton around the footy. He's got Paul's not coming out at all, and Smith was there as well. We're going to pull up there. Howard a bit slow to get up, but he seems to be okay. Copped a very heavy knock in that marking contest, but he seems to be fine. Ball up again now inside 50. Burley again, got up early. Slater, beautiful handball to Tyler Flanagan. He has sprayed it. It's missed it out of bounds on the full. And it nearly had a chip windscreen too when going over that net as well. So Eagles to take the free kick in the back pocket.
Tyler had a bit more time there than he thought he did, and maybe panicked the kick.
Maybe he's feeling the pressure, Peter,
Might
not
be.
having kicking a goal this season, as Drew alluded to.
Very unusual day that Tyler
Yeah.
Flanagan hasn't travelled the scorers on the goal front this year, which is a bit unusual, but
Been impressed with Irrewarra Beeac's run so far early in the game. They're certainly creating space.
as Stonehouse comes off, And it looks like it's going to be Ed Dexter to replace him for Irrewarra Beeac.
Ed Dexter made his senior debut that day where the Western Eagles snapped their 55-game losing streak.
Jeepers.
Bird's kick wasn't good out of defence. Chancey now for Howlett. Got the hand pass. Sorry, it was Richardson. Richardson the right foot. Kick was smothered. Kalen Thompson, though, trying to gather the football and be a ball in. Yeah, Ed Dexter made his senior debut that day when the Eagles snapped their 55-game losing streak. That round one game was 2018.
Wasn't McMillan up and about that day?
Oh, they all were. Paul Price and Big H. And It was a big day. So umpire throws it back into play.
Do it all over
And it just proves too, like the Bombers had a tough couple of years. They
did
finish last at 2019, and you look at them now. Right back in premiership contender of the last few years. Here's a chance now through young Frampton. Kicking, looking for Morrissey. He's going to get a free kick here. So free kick will go the way to the Bombers. And Charlie Morrissey could go back and kick his first goal of the afternoon. Kicked the bag back in round one against Irrewarra, and we covered that game. And it's great to see these kids still kicking goals for the Bombers this year. Could have a big say in their premiership aspirations. If he can get off the leash, he goes back and he kicks his first goal for the afternoon. And the Bombers have got 4 to goal of the day contender.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
They're 4-1-25. Western Eagles yet to score. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard 17.5 in this opening quarter here on Mix FM.
Once he has, Pete, Charlie Morris, he's got a beautiful kicking action. Yeah, he just kicks through the football.
He does,
He doesn't stab it like other players do in this competition, but that was just lovely.
And he's been impressive. Like, as a first-year player, he consistently hits the scoreboard, and you can't ask any more of that, can you? Takes most of his chances.
He's going to get a mark or a free kick. He's going to, give you that real bit option kicking those goals.
Yeah, that's right.
Quarter time in both in the AFL games today. Port Adelaide 32 lead North Melbourne 21, and Carlton 22 lead the Gold Coast Suns 13 at Marvel Stadium. Back underway again, and a free kick to Scotty Anderson. Advantage should be paid, which it is, but that's not going to work though. His Fisher's kick inside 50 wasn't one of his best. And Gordon, who's had a great start to the year, takes the mark. He quickly dishes it off out wide, and this is Tommy Frampton. And he wants to go further and all back to Paddy Marnie. One of the assistant coaches this year. Goes backwards there to McDonald. Connolly was coming at him hard. He's got Swart on this side where we nearly are near our ball cast position. He's going to go further in ball, dangerously. Monaco couldn't quite take the mark, but recovers it nicely, the youngster. Thigh kick up the line. Cooper Stevens underneath this. Good grab again. Class with a capital C, and he's off to the races. Runs to 50 with a bounce. Has a flying shot for goal. Greases at the back, decides to let it go. Oh, across the face there. The ball took a month of Sundays to get there, but it's gone through for a behind. And Cooper Stevens is not happy with himself there too.
Optical illusion, Drew. He was a little bit further out than I thought he was.
Yeah, me too. But 4-2 players yet to score as the Eagles quickly brought it back in. This is young Angus Reid. Long kick up the line again. 1-on-1 here. Scotty Anderson in best position, but Thornton come over the top. Brawls to ground, but wins the football again. Goes back in board. Nice kick. Theodore off his chest. Couldn't take a grist. Oh, that's a spear ball looking for Morrissey. Stopping that with his foot that time there for Western Eagles. Couldn't quite pick it up there. Here's Angus Reid. Good done under the pressure there. Back it goes there to Marshall. Marshall goes across the face of goal dangerously, but that's a nice kick. Finds James Beasley. Beasley decides to go out wide. George had to get there, but that kick wasn't one of his best. Out of play it goes. Boundary throw in as we're approaching time on this opening quarter. Irrewarra Beeac are currently 4-2-26. Western Eagles are yet to score. All single goal kickers to Theodore, Stevens, Howlett and Charlie Morrissey.
Boundary throwing, 50 out from the Bombers' goal right in front of their social rims here. It was Reid that won the tap out for the Eagles, but it picked up here by Cooper Stevens. Right forward pocket, kicks up beauty. Goal of the day contender.
He's too good.
Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Oh, that was class, wasn't it, by Cooper Stevens?
He's on fire, Cooper. He's just so damaging when he gets hold of the ball, isn't he? Like, he makes good decisions. He's clean with his disposal.
Excellent football brain.
Yeah.
They go to 5-2-32. Irrewarra Beeac, Western Eagles yet to score. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. 20.5 gone in this opening quarter here on Mix FM.
He's an elite runner too, Cooper. You see he works both ends of the ground, which probably doesn't get enough credit for, does he?
No one, Steph Combs, Pete, Cooper Stevens, they kicks 1 handball, 2 marks.
And 2 goals as well. He's super coach points if we have one in this competition. He'll be going right through the roof. He'd be very popular too, and on my dad too. Anderson's hand pass was good to Beasley. Beasley's kick out wide route through the hands of Matty Kennedy. It's great to see him back. Good handball back inside to Beasley. Had a bit of a fumble. Recovering that time was Jackie Fish. Gives it to Luke. Luke kicks inside 50. Not one of a great kick. Looking for George. He's got front position but couldn't quite take it. But Dexter getting back. He's passing good pressure. Tyler George. Is he going to go and get a free kick here for holding the footy? Oh, the umpire thought about it. He thought about it. He got away with it there as well. We'll get a ball up. He had that stance of picking him up on the footy and said, "Nut, stuff it. I'm going to play a ball up." Up it goes again now. Gaunt against in the ruck, this time against Burley. Theodore again been busy. Kicks out of defence, but it's going to come back. Luke Fish was in the right spot. Takes the mark. He's going to go inside 50. That's a dangerous kick. Through the hands there of Burley, though. Here's a chance for the Eagles so they can mop up. Marnie had a fumble, but he's got clean our hands. That was a good hand pass to Tommy Frampton. His kick out wide looking that time for Jacob Frampton. That was on centre wing. Ball through his hands. We get a boundary throw on the outer wing. Good footy that time. Good defensive work again from the from the Bombers, who were looking very, very good early here. Like I said, trying to set a top 3 spot. Of course, with handy percentage with the MC back in 4th with percentage of over 70. Here's Theodore again. Here's Cooper Stevens racking up big numbers there. He's just decided to take the you-know-what out of everybody, and he goes switches across the ground. Here's a chance for another one who started well. The youngster, Hutchinson, tried to pick up the footy, which he can now. Oh, he got out of the tackle, but good enough to get the hand pass out. Richardson tackled over the line. We'll get a boundary throw in.
Think what around the ground. Simpson 3-2-20, South Colac 3-1-19, Irrewarra 1-1-7, Lawn 1-2-8. Nothing from Otway. What's going on there? Big clash there between Otway and Apollo Bay.
Cole Egan, the tackler there, the one that tackled him over the line. So throw in again. Anderson. Richardson. He's immediately tackled. Ball pin will get another ball up. Who playing a bit more up the ground, as we normally see. Jackson Richardson normally started as a defender. Now he's going to have a run on the ball at this stage. Free kick being picked out, and it's going to go against Robinson. Advantage should be paid, and it is to Anderson. And here's an opportunity for the Eagles. Can they get their first goal? George, geez, couldn't quite take it. Probably a bit stiff, 50 cents each way, according to the umpire. Gort kept it in. Hand passed again to Dexter, and they're all too easy out of the defence. That's a nice kick. Good hands again by Tommy Enor, and the Bombers again out of defence with ease.
Yeah, Enor now sends the ball to centre half forward. Looking for Gris, couldn't take it. Morrissey's there. Good work here by the Eagles, trying to cover it across the half back line. There's going to be a free kick over the way of Irrewarra Beeac. What happened?
Yeah, he went to punch the ball away, and he might have got one accidental.
Yeah, the Irrewarra player run into the ball flight, really. There was nothing untoward about it. It was just one of those things that happens.
Yep, on centre wing. So they look to go forward now. They've had all the scoring options, 32-0. Here's a chance now for them to go forward yet again through Slater. Sends it inside the 450. Morrissey couldn't take the mark. Here's a chance. It's going to be a free kick, though, too, with the Western Eagles. Was tackled without it. So, chancey now for them to sort of reload across the half-back. Kick finds Scotty Anderson.
Toby Monaco seems to be okay.
Yep.
So Anderson goes inbound, finds Elijah Reid. Good little build-up here from the Eagles. Now, this is where they've been struggling, though. It's the next kick to go to centre half forward. Reid's in 2 minds. He's going to kick, looking for Burley. Has to pick it up off the ground, so he just punches it forward or backwards. And he's been done for throwing, has it?
Jeez, that was a bit hot.
Yes, it was, Maxie.
Yep. So free kick to the Bombers on centre wing.
I thought that was fine, but
One of the best wingmen in the comp in Lockie Theodore. The opening goal of the game. He's going to have to go back and kick it over the line. All right. So Theodore now, and he's eventually just plays on anyway. And Dexter's caught, no free kick. Theodore, they're making a meal out of it here, the Bombers. Good pressure by the Eagles. Dan Casey would like that. Looked like an easy passage of play coming up for Irrewarra Beeac to go forward, but the Eagles were hot on it. There'll be a ball up on centre wing. So a ball up here by Doug Shades Evans. Reid wins the tap out. Fisher's there as well. Cooper Stevens lurking. Reid, kick was smothered. Comes out now again for the Eagles. Dylan Flanagan with the football. He's going to go backwards. Looking for Swain. Dangerous kick. Gort's going to try and keep it alive. No, tell you a bounce. Connolly was under his hammer. Ball up inside the forward 50 for the Eagles. A rare stoppage in their forward 50 this afternoon. 25, almost 26 minutes gone. This opening quarter, 32-0 in favour of the Bombers. Couldn't be too much time left in this quarter. Burley wins the tap out. Connolly's going to pick up the football, tackled by Flanagan's going to get a free kick high.
The old clothesline from hell, AJ.
Connolly now puts it into the left forward pocket, looking for George. Couldn't take the diving mark. Good spin there. Bombers
Here we go.
kick 50. It's going to bounce on the full. Free kick will go to Angus Connolly.
We're 15 metres away from that. Get me first stat for the year.
Don't let Pete Mulher near it. He can't do another hamstring.
We'll get him subbed out.
Connolly kicks short, but it's going to be before the siren, or after the siren sound. So 26 minutes went that quarter. Bombers 5-2-32. They lead the Eagles yet to score. Cooper Stevens, the only multiple goal kicker this afternoon. We'll take a break. Back after this, we'll have our Think Water around the grounds and our Stevcom stats. So stay tuned here on Mix FM.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live.
Coffee lovers, Hip Pocket Workwear Colac has an awesome prize for you. Spend $100 or more on any Bisley product and go into the draw to win a brand new coffee machine. Hip Pocket Workwear Colac, keeping you caffeinated. The Mix FM Business of the Month.
Ask Us has been the philosophy at Tin Boon Motors for over 70 years. So ask them about your next car. New or used, they'll find the right car for you and a good deal on your trade-in. Speak to Dave or Shannon today at Tim Boon Motors, LNCT 2032.
Now at Harvey Norman, get 10% off Miele appliances plus 5-year warranty. That's right, upgrade to premium German-made Miele and save 10% off selected Miele washing machines and dryers plus 5-year warranty. 10% off selected Miele dishwashers and cooking appliances and 5-year warranty. Now's the time to buy. Experience the premium Miele range with this amazing offer. 10% off Miele appliances plus 5-year warranty. Now at Harvey Norman. Limited time. Conditions and exclusions apply.
Harvey Norman Ward.
Gets its crunch from perfectly toasted bread, and its taste comes from the chicken tenders, lettuce, and herb mayo. $4.95 Ripper Roll. The Roosters calling. Don't crunch this product while your boss is pausing for effect. Price may vary by region. Get it where you can while you can.
Running low on storage space? Backyard cluttered with tools and equipment? It's time to reclaim your space with a high-quality shed from Westvic Sheds and Garages. Westvic Sheds understands the importance of a reliable, durable shed that meets all your storage needs. Westvic built to last, constructed with materials and expert craftsmanship. The Westvic Sheds and Garages team to get the process started. Westvic Sheds and Garages, Princes Highway, Colac West.
Take your construction projects to the next level with FSR Equip. For a limited time, the Devlin TX140 LCR 14-ton excavator has an unbeatable finance deal of just 3.99%. Imagine what you could achieve with a low 10% deposit and affordable payments over 36 months. Don't wait. Ready for immediate delivery. Call to find out more. T's and C's apply. FSR Equip, your material handling experts. Hugh Murray Drive, Colac East or fsrequip.au.
Ready to hit go on your next project, but you still need to find building materials? Parlour's Home Hardware of Simpson has just that and more. They offer a vast selection of timber, roofing, plumbing and electrical lines. Can't find what you need? No problem. They'll order it in for you. Plus, enjoy convenient delivery to timber, everywhere in between. Parlour's Home Hardware, Barrymore Street, Simpson. Find them on Facebook.
The East Hotel is looking for casual front-of-house staff. Work short evening shifts or lunches in a friendly environment, delivering service to patrons. Bonus is a meal provided on shift. To apply, drop in or email easthotelcolac@hotmail.com.
When should you apply for a mortgage? Jake from Richardson Real Estate. Apply for a mortgage when you have a stable income, good credit score and reasonable debt-to-income ratio. Having a pre-approval in place makes the buying process easier. Contact Richardson Real Estate when you're ready to enter the market.
Sports Power Colac, strong supporters of local footy and netball, with everything you need for this season. All the popular brands of shoes, boots, socks, shorts, compression gear, balls and more. Footy and netball this season, Sports Power Colac, your local experts.
Powered by KFC Colac, FSR Equip and Sports Power Colac. This is CDFNL Live.
here at Irrewarra Recreation Reserve, and it was a very impressive start for the third place Bombers. They lead by 32 points, obviously 5-2-32. The Western Eagles, who didn't trouble the scorers in that opening turn. Cooper Stevens has 2, and Theodore Howlett and Charlie Morris are the single goal kickers for the Bombers as well. Time to get some Stepcom stats, thanks to AJ, before we go around the grounds.
7 free kicks to the Bombers, 6 to the Eagles in that turn, 5 hit-outs to Robinson. A couple to Dom Slater on the Eagles side of things. Lincoln Burley, 12 hit-outs, 5 also to Elijah Reid. Major stats winners for the Bombers so far. Lockie Theodore, 8 kicks, 3 handballs, 2 marks, 11 disposals. Cooper Stevens, 9 kicks, 1 handball, 2 marks, 10 disposals. Apart from those two, 6 also to the great man Tyler Flanagan, 2 kicks, 4 handballs, 1 mark in that first term. On the Western Eagles side of things, their leading disposal getter is Jack Fish with 3 kicks, 3 handballs, 1 mark, 6 disposals. Apart from him, 5 also Angus Connolly, 4 kicks, 1 handball, no marks. Those leading stats winners. To court time next to Stepcom Drew.
Thank you, AJ. We'll quickly go around the courts thanks to Theodore Badaja. It's a cracking contest going on over the netball courts between the Bombers and the Eagles. There's not a lot separating them. About 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. Irrewarra Beeac with their noses in front, 36-34. It's a good game going on there as well. And that's the only score we've got at this stage. Very well on the footy side of things, thanks to Thinkwater Lawn, 1-5-11. They lead Birregurra 1-1-7. Other game, of course, a good game going on at Simpson in the mental health awareness game. The Tigers lead 4-2-26. Lead South Colac 3-1-19. We've got a score from Otway and Apollo Bay. What's going on?
Hick's working on it. The yoke hasn't fired up yet, so hopefully in the next few minutes it'll fire
What's
up.
going on at the jousting, Pete?
The jousting? Yeah, so the Kerrigans have got through the first round. So hopefully.
We're gone, but we really are talking about jousting.
Tell him he's dreaming.
How much did you have to put up with this last week while I was going, Max?
No, it was pretty pleasant.
In the AFL.
I'm really curious about this jousting now.
I've got a brochure on it.
I've got a brochure.
6-3-39.
That's what they used to hand out during the joustings.
What's interesting, Pete? Carlton boys.
I know it's tail, Pete.
Made the Gold Coast 2-1-13. Back to the footy.
Pete, what did you make, mate?
Pretty impressive quarter there from Irrewarra Beeac. I think Lockie Theodore into the Yep. Into the centre square adds a bit of pace and breakaway speed. And along with Cooper Stevens, they've always had the big bulls there, but it's been a pretty good mix with that little bit of extra speed.
Options, haven't they?
Yeah, they have.
Through that centre square.
So Lincoln Burley is doing a great job for the Eagles in the ruck, and he's probably been their one clear winner at this stage. But Irrewarra's ball handling, their kicking has been so much more cleaner than the Eagles.
The Eagles coming out. Oh, here they are.
Yeah, they're coming back.
We might have to get Crackers Keenan to get a report on what's going on at the jousting. Might as well.
I feel like in games like this, Cam Parker can try and, as AJ alluded to or asked at the start, are Irrewarra and Beeac a premiership contender this season? In games like today, I know, the Eagles aren't the top 5 side, but it's games like you can put a Jackson Richardson in the midfield and see how he goes, or see how Charlie Morrison goes, if he can kick 4 or 5 leading out of that gold square. Things like that, a little bit of experimentation. So when you play the Elvies again in the back half of the year in South Colac, you're going to go, actually, these guys actually can play these roles.
Yes.
Second quarter underway here at Irrewarra Recreation Reserve. Burley again got up very, very early. Won the tap down to Anderson. His hand pass was smothered. Might have got one over the top of the head then. Umpire was a fair bit away to make the call. Here's an opportunity now with Lukey Fish. He kicks up towards the left half forward flag. Sway, good mark. Class Harbour centre mark of the day. Just pushed his opponent underneath the footy slightly.
Oh, turned it over.
And he's turned it over here. And here's an opportunity again with Jackie Fish. And he has butchered the ball inside 50, but it might be okay. Connolly has an opportunity. Puts the ball on the boot. It's close. It's a goal. Nice goal. Goal today contender for Angus Connolly. And the Eagles are on the board.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
A goal really out of nothing.
Badly needed a goal there for the Eagles, but just come on the back of the clanger there, just a kick that just astray and turned over in the wrong spot, in the hot spot, and Eagles were able to make the most of it.
Even play from Jack Fish.
It was good play, the intercept, and then took the right option.
Eagles get the much-needed first goal of the second. That's their first score of the day. 1 straight 6. Irrewarra Beeac 5-2-32, a minute gone. Richardson's Real Estate Time Clock, Greg Allen Farm Machinery School. We'll keep you up to date what's going on over the netball because it's a really tight tussle over there between the Bombers and the Eagles. We'll keep you updated.
So, yeah, here we go. Eagles on the board this afternoon. It's taken a minute into the second quarter. Ball, Thornton gets the hand pass over the top to Cooper Stevens. Couldn't take it away with him. Beasley puts it into pressure. Good work by Thompson. Got the hand pass over top to Fish. Back to Thompson. Thompson gets it over top to Beasley. This is good movement by the Eagles. They go inside the 450. Kenny, he dropped the cup. As Connolly puts in a good tackle there. Kenny had the lace out. Hits, just dropped it.
Yeah, look, that was a great passage of play. Beautiful kick inside 50 from James Beasley.
Shouldn't have had the quarter-time popcorn. He's handed it slippery there. But here we go again. George just trying to get the hand pass out. Good tackle there by Monaco. He's been pinned on the footy. He just had one arm wrapped up. He couldn't get any disposal out. It was a good tackle there.
Say AFL. That's how you pay hold of the footy. If you're wondering.
It's going to tip short. Finds Tyler. He's going to kick down the line. Thornton couldn't take the mark, but he's got time to gather the football, and he got the hand pass over the top. Now Stevens back to Mitch, the ball. Thornton runs his measure. He sends the ball to centre half forward. Beautiful kick to Howlett. And Josh Howlett will go back and try and kick a big goal from just inside the 50 against the runner play a little bit.
Yeah, and that's how you move the ball, boys. That's
champagne football,
beautiful
Pete.
passage of play, yeah.
Now, you were a little bit cautious on how he could kick a goal, shot for goal.
I'm on him now.
Here we go.
Have you got the farm on him, Pete?
No, not quite.
What about your Japanese farm, Pete?
Yeah, put the Japanese farm on him.
He's kicked one so far today. Goes back. You could have put the farm on him then, Pete. Golden Acre contender.
Could have doubled his money.
Goal of the day.
He's got his second, Josh Howlett, and the Bombers go to 6-2-38 in the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Eagles 1 straight 6 second quarter. We've gone 3 minutes on the Richardson Real Estate time clock around the grounds. Thanks to Think Water. Simpson 4-2-26 leading the South Colac 3-1-19 and Lawn 2-5-17. Birregurra 1-1-7. Otway District's dunno. Apollo Bay dunno.
Still don't know.
Dunno.
Irrewarra Beeac have just kicked away a little bit in the A-grade netball. They lead 44. Shot away to 38. And they're 45-38 now. Courtney Garner on fire over there. So we're back in the middle here.
Your Japanese farm safe, Pete?
Yeah, no.
You got plenty
for another week, yeah.
You got plenty to guide another one, Pete.
Yeah, that's right.
Burley gets up early, won the tap. They might have caught one in the back of the head to deal with it. Here's Beasley again. Hand pass went straight into the laps of Tyler Flanagan. He's got plenty of time across half back to get the hand pass. It was a little bit too cute there for Swain. He's paddling towards the boundary, and he had no real other choice to take it over. We get a boundary throw in on the outer half-forward flank. The left half-forward flank for the Eagles, kicking to the Princess Highway end of the ground in his second quarter. Nearly made the stuff up that Pills he did last week.
The wrong quarter, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I've come off a week off, Pete, so at least I've got some excuse.
Bit slow off the bye.
Yeah, that's right. And then we take and get better for the run as we go. Boundary throw-in to take place. Good conditions for footy here. Not a bad crowd in.
That was pretty good when we came in, wasn't it, AJ?
It was.
Always parked back to Colac to get in.
Here's Tyler Flanagan to get across half back with strength. Hand pass was a good one there to Dexter. He's better be quick.
He ran a
long way, and he's been pinholing the footy. So freak. So he took a month of Sundays to get rid of it, and George will take the free kick here in the attacking side of the centre, and he wants to get on with it too. Too many. He got one high though. You got away with it there eventually. That was a free kick.
Almost clanger of the day there.
Yeah, he got away with it.
That was like Leon Davis.
Did he win the lottery during the week?
Yeah, wish we do. And he's coughed the ball up, has he? Dylan Flanagan getting back there and takes a nice defensive mark. He's going to go switch across the grace and finds Jackson Richardson. He's on the left half back flank. He's going to go back inboard to the reigning Marnie medalist in Tyler Flanagan. He's going to go further out wide to Stonehouse. So just happy to play. Keeping's off at the moment here, the Bombers. Gets a head pass back to Richardson. Richardson's kick's not a bad one, but went through the hands of everybody down there. Theodore there was brilliant, but not as good on that occasion there for the Eagles was Carter. Comes back to Swain. Swain's kicked a stabbing ball towards the 50 there. Grist, quite some good pressure there. Getting back again there, Fish. Run through traffic, did okay out of it. Here's an opportunity now with Marshall. Back it goes to Smith. Smith kicks it high up and under kick there. Great mark, Tyler Flanagan. Class half a centre mark of the day with courage. He didn't know what was coming. He kept his eyes on the footy, and he's got to give it out to Marnie. He's got time. Hand pass to Tyler Flanagan. Handball back was good to Monaco. He runs to 50. Runs a bit of time. Goes inboard. Kick leg out. Beautifully cut by Jacob Frampton. And kicks it behind. Gee, that would have been some sort of goal, that one. He's just missed it.
He done everything right there. That was a beautiful front and square. Just clean pick up, but just missed the
Bit quick,
goal.
wasn't he? Bit of rush to the kick there.
39, the Bombers. Western Eagles are 6, and that is on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Approaching the 7-minute mark on Richardson's real estate time call here. So the sun peeps out here on a beautiful late autumn afternoon.
Yep, it's about 10 weeks in a row now of beautiful Saturday weather for the CDFNL season. Local footy. Winter starts next week as Carter sends it out of defensive 50 for the Eagles. No one can take the mark. Good kick off the ground there by Smith. Goes about 40 metres. A chance now for Copeland. He's tackled there by Swain. Straight in the ground. Sling tackles. Dangerous tackle, sling tackle, whatever. Free kick goes the way of the Eagles on centre wing. So Copeland with the free kick. He sends the ball now inside the forward 50, looking for George over his head. Good work here by the Bombers. Numbers through Thornton. Hand passes backwards. Dexter sends it out of defensive 50, looking for Richardson. Went over his head. Chancing now for Fish. No. And a tarmac, and it's gone out of bounds. And a boundary throwing.
We'll go around the grounds in the netball for those people interested in the Western Conference Finals game. So again, went down to the right. Dallas Mavericks 109 have defeated the Minnesota Timberwolves 108.
Troy, you said netball. You're just giving us a basketball
Shut up. Get on with the game, will you, for God's sake.
Anderson gives it over the top to Thornton. Anderson didn't give it to him. He just Thornton stole it, got it to Stevens. Stevens puts it inside the forward 50. Looking for Morrissey, but a good mark in defence here for the Eagles. Chip short, and here's Thompson. Cullen Thompson now, back 50. Back 50 now, kicks short, finds a teammate. So Fish with the footy, defensive 50. So he'll look to go forward. Hand pass. They're under a little bit of pressure working it out of defensive 50 now. As the Eagles now go from half back to centre half forward. Thompson, tackle without it. Fish again with the footy. Good tackle there by Swain. And it's going to be a free kick against him. Nope. Has to go back and take it over the line. So free kick goes the way of the Eagles. Backwards kick now. I think it's Carter that's got it on the outer side here for the Western Eagles. So James Carter now sends the ball to centre half forward. George takes the mark. It was a great hands. Puts it inside the forward 50 looking for Reed. Good pressure there by the Bombers through Stonehouse. Got it to Marnie. Back to Stonehouse. And they work it out beautifully. Monaco's got the footy at the half-back flank. He'll look to go afield. He looking for Flanagan. It's going to be stolen. Free kick's going to go the way of the Eagles then. Oh, gee, what's a free kick count, AJ?
This quarter, 5 to the Eagles, 1 to the Bombers, 11 to the Eagles, 8 to the Bombers for the game.
So the Eagles now trying to work it back inside the forward 50. But Marnie takes a good mark. Yeah, good mark in the back pocket for Irrewarra Beeac.
Shocking kick inside 50. Jeez. Tyler Flanagan racking up some big numbers. In fact, that score dead at Jellybrand was Apollo Bay 7-4-46, leading the D 7-2-44. Kick on play. It's going to go to Dexter. So Ed Dexter's going to go in. Board to Paddy Marnie. He wants to dish it off by hand to Tyler Flanagan. Tyler Flanagan's kick. That's a nice kick to Jacob Frampton. Good mark. Not a youngster. Class over centre mark of the day. That's a nice ball with the Cooper Stevens. He had all the time in the world to mark it. He's 55 metres out. He decides to wind up to the top of the square. Thornton has worked really hard to get back there. And takes an easy chest mark and a shot on goal coming up.
The ball.
And the vision there from Cooper Stevens, just a class above there. You saw him coming. You worked really hard from one end of the ground to the other.
A beautiful pace kick.
As Thornton, he comes in from point blank range, and he kicks the goal. So Mitch Thornton gets back-to-back goals for the Bombers, and they regain to go further ahead to go to 7-3-45 to the Western Eagles, 1 straight 6. And we played 10.5 minutes in this second quarter on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery score. Just repeating that score at Jellybrand, it was Apollo Bay 7-4-46, leading Otway District 7-2-44.
And that passage of play just highlights the gulf between these two teams when Irrewarra Beeac go forward, they can make something of it. But the Eagles have had their opportunities in this quarter, but they really haven't been able to make the most of them, have they?
Steph Combs, Drew. Tyler Flanagan, 8 disposals so far this quarter, 5 kicks, 3 handballs, 14 for the game.
And if there's anybody up at Crowell Castle, can you send it through the jousting results?
The Kerrigans.
Get crackers
Let us how the Kerrigans are going up there.
AFL scores. A couple of interesting games going on in the AFL, boys. North Melbourne having the crack. They're 27. They trail Port Adelaide. Well, Yarrapulti, they're 40. And Carlton 32 lead the Gold Coast Suns 25. So a couple,
good
close.
Gold Coast just flat track bullies. They're not at the Northern Territory anymore. They're back here at Indoor Stadium. They played soccer there at Marvel Stadium last night.
2 games.
2 games, and guess what? Roof was open.
Yes,
Roof was open.
Bet you the roof will be shut on this nice Saturday afternoon.
And I got one person to blame for that.
They don't have to mark the ball, though, in soccer.
Well, that's true. All right, Chancey now for the Bombers through Thornton. The goal kicker sends the ball to centre half forward. Good work.
There's one
Carter.
Getting back to that point, Maxie, there's one person to blame for that. That's blokes in charge of the stats. That's who I blame.
Comes out to Fish, who switches. Switching kick wasn't really great. Chance now for Richardson. He's going to kick the ball forward. Looking for Howlett. Picks up the football. Hand pass wasn't great to Richardson. Ball's on the deck. Big stacks on this one. Umpire's going to come in and ball it up on the 50 for the Irrewarra Beeac Footy Club. 45, they lead the Eagles to 6. So 39 points the margin here. Dougie Evans throws the ball up. It was Robinson who got that tap out. Good tackle there by Fish for the Eagles, and there'll be another ball up. Really enjoying to see Jackson a bit more in the midfield, isn't he? Thought he was going to be a big key defender, but yeah. Comes out now. Fish now sends the ball out of that stoppage for the Eagles. Forward, a good mark in defence, or centre wing by Ed, the man Dexter.
He's been really
He has been good.
Finds Lockie Theodore on centre wing. The opening goal of the afternoon. He's had a pretty good start too. He's going to send the ball to the top of the 50. Smith should have marked. He just decided to punch. Bit of volleyball action going on across that forward line there. There's a chance now for Thornton. Kick the last. He's kicked though. Chris couldn't take the mark. Mops up, snaps around the body, and kicks a goal of the day contender.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Bit of me time from the goal umpire there. And, well, they've got their 8. They cracked the half-ton. They're 8-3-51. Irrewarra Beeac, Western Eagles 1 straight. 6 Christie kicks his first goal of the afternoon in the Paul Dory Cup. We've gone 13, almost 14 minutes in this second quarter thanks to Richardson Real Estate time clock.
I'm not sure there was a lack of communication there, but Smith, he clearly could have marked that ball and he's punched the ball away and... resulted in an easy crumb and goal for Charlie Grist. So
goal number 18 for the season for Charlie Grist. And normally has a good record the last couple of times. He's kicked a couple of big bags. He's on the board in the second quarter as Elijah Reid just hacks the kick, just grabbed out of the ruck and just slammed on the boot up towards left half forward. Kenny dived over the top of the footy, but he's been immediately tackled by a couple of Bomber defenders. And it's tucked in. We'll get a ball up. Beautiful sunshine here. The weather for the last few Saturdays has been terrific and hasn't looked like raining one iota.
At least we're not looking into the sun today. Last week was pretty tough work out.
Really?
South, yeah.
You came back from tans, Pete. You look glorious.
I did, I know.
You don't have to go to the spray-on tan this week.
Kenny, he's immediately tackled, and the umpire says, give it to me and I'll throw it up. So at least the Eagles have stemmed the bleeding to a certain degree, which is good for the neutral. So ball up again here on the 50. Ray took it out of the ruck again. He's immediately tackled by the opposite ruckman in Robinson. We'll get a ball up once again. So the Eagles slowly working their way forward here. Can they get their second goal on the board? Reid tried to take it out of the ruck again. Still Flanagan on hands and knees. Tried at the hand pass out. Monaco lays a really good tackle. Gulpin will get a ball. Of course, the Monica going pre on this weekend.
Yes.
As well.
That'll be electric, won't it, Drew?
Yeah, Red Bull was struggling in practice last night.
I'm more interested in the jousting.
Up and under kick by Enor. Beasley underneath that one. It was a good fist away by Theodore and won the footy here for the Bombers through Thornton. Hand pass was under pressure though. Here's an opportunity with Carter. Carter just kicks it up towards that should be down the ground. Umpire, how is it not down the ground? I wouldn't know. That was that's a bad miss there. Comes out to Enor now. He goes short. And finds Tyler Flanagan. Now, how is that not down the ground?
He's still down.
Is a mystery to me. and he's a bit sore to get up. I know you had in the kick, and it was very marginally late, but still, surely, a bit of common sense had to prevail there.
So, Drew, Stevcom stats, Tyler Flanagan, 6 marks for the game.
Yeah, good call there, AJ, but still, that's a bad one missed there, I reckon, there as well, and he's still counting his haunches, so he's a bit slow to get up, and he's going to carry on with things here as well. So Tyler Flanagan's got the kick. Is it Carter that's coming from the ground?
Yeah, it was Carter.
I think it was Carter, yeah.
He's been good too.
He has been good, yeah.
So he seems to, he wants to know he's going to continue on. So Tyler Flanagan kicks long up the line, 1-on-1 to Aaron Theodore, got Mitchell, couldn't mark it, but won the footy, and he thumps the kick long, Thornton's one out. He's in a good position here, and takes a class over centre mark of the day, and he strolls into an open goal and puts through his second for the quarter. Goal of the day contender.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Mr. Bull Thornton really starting to get involved in this game. The Bull, indeed he is in that. His second goal for the afternoon and for the quarter, and that's his, let me have a look here, that's his 8th goal for the season, and it takes him on the 9-3-57 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery score. Western Eagles are 1 straight 6, approaching the 17-minute mark of the second quarter, Pete.
Perfect kick in there, and Mitchie had the sit and was never going to do anything else but mark that ball.
Mitchie, 10 disposals this quarter, Pete, on the Stevcom stats.
He's the best I've seen him play for a little while. Mitchie,
he had that day at Alvey, didn't he?
Yeah.
When he kicked 4 in the second half. I think all around the ground, South Colac 39, leading the Tigers 36.
That's
so a pretty close game there at Simpson. Here's a chance now for Flanagan. Dylan, he's kicked in defence, been marked by Smith for the Eagles. So the Eagles now, what sort of response can they have? Can they kick a couple before half-time? It's not going to be the way now as Hutchison takes the mark in the middle of the ground for the Bombers. Looks at field, he's going to send it inside the forward 50 for Irrewarra. Had to sit, couldn't take the mark. Puts in a big tackle then. He's been angry that he couldn't take the grab. Free kick in defence.
Gee, didn't you get excited there?
For the Eagles, he switches over the top. So here's Thompson. He's been pretty lively, Callum Thompson.
I think he's going to take mark of the year one day, Charlie Morris.
He will.
He's going to take it eventually.
Kick wasn't that great. Still a chance now for the Eagles. Here's Anderson. Anderson now kicks forward. Take the mark there was Bird. He's trying to pick up the football. Gathers. Good hand pass back to Scotty Anderson. Fish with the footy. Backwards hand pass. Eagles just mucking around with it. A thumping high. Kick's going to bring back a bit of snow. Punched towards the boundary there was Swain that's gone out of bounds. And a boundary thrown right in front of the cafeteria here at Irrewarra Beeac. And it'll be a boundary throwing. Oh, look who's rocked up here. Peter Sirhickey, he's almost up to that point of the fence where he dropped that can of Coke a couple of years ago. He dropped it.
He just wants to leave like that. As Elijah Reid took it out of the ruck and just grabbed the ball on the boot, bouncing footy here. What can the Eagles do? Kenny's, he hand passed was smart, but laid a very good tackle. And it will be a ball up. There was a good tackle there on Monaco there. Good contest between those two.
And Apollo Bay hold an 8-point lead at half-time down at Otway.
They're 8-4-52, Pete, to Otway District 7-2-44. That's Thinkwater around the grounds.
Reid. Hickey's been the same salary as you.
Still Flanagan. Kicks the ball to the centre. Goal up by Grizz. Hand pass to Monaco. He's been impressive again this afternoon. That's a nice kick to Thornton. He marks on the edge of the square. And he's got Morrissey on the lead, and he'll get him.
Yep.
Marks at 45 metres out. He's got...
Go back and kick it, son.
He's going to go back and have a shot. Well, why wouldn't you?
How good is Peter Hickey's haircut?
I'm looking at $1 million.
Good. He's looking good.
Oh, what about mine, AJ? Got mine during the week.
Too,
you're not even looking at it, are you?
Well, I am now.
There you go. As Morrissey comes in the close to the middle of the mark, he kicks. It's going to be close. Mark on the line. So, it was lazy defending there from the Western Eagles. There were 3 defenders there, and Howlett read it well as good as anybody. He's quickly wastes no time, and he kicks another goal that contender. He gets his 3rd for the afternoon.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
And Dan Casey will not be a happy camper, that's for sure. 10-3-63 to move on to now. They lead the Western Eagles 1 straight 6. 20.5 gone on the Richardson's Real Estate Type Block. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard.
Irrewarra really doing the damage on the scoreboard.
It's Irrewarra Beeac, mate.
Sorry.
We've been warned enough times already.
And I was wondering,
where is Irrewarra? I know where Beeac is. Where's Irrewarra, Pete?
Ooh, okay, sorry. Where's Beeac?
Yeah, I know where Beeac is.
Over
Where's
there.
Irrewarra?
This is Irrewarra.
Yeah, this.
Why is this Wawari?
It's Irrewarra Road.
Recreation reserve.
It's Irrewarra Road.
Yeah.
It's Beasley now, back to the footy. Gets a hand pass over the top there to Elijah Reid here. And he saw our kick was well smothered there, but it comes out to Bird. Hand pass to Anderson. He runs to 50. He goes in ball looking for a kick, bouncing towards the forward pocket. Here's Connolly. Nice trap. For the Bombers, McDonald, beautiful hand pass over the top to Tommy Frampton, and he thumps the kick long that time. Good mark. Nice grab there, taking eye. Copeland, class over centre mark of the day, and he thumps the kick long inside. One of the Eagles numbers go nowhere to be seen, and getting taking an easy, uncontested mark was Nick Stone. Going to go short and finds Paddy Martin, one of the assistant coaches for the year, and he gives it by hand to Ford.
Yeah, Gort now at the footy. He goes by hand as well. Finds Swain. Swain now kicks out a defensive 50. Hutchinson.
That he should have taken.
Almost took a good mark. Popcorn, Pete, at half time. They must have shed it around in the view. Slipped out of the hands. Boundary throwing. 63 plays 6.
Time at both AFL games. Yarra Pulpy, that's Port Adelaide, 47, lead North Melbourne, 27. And Carlton, 33, lead the Gold Coast Suns, 26 at Marvel.
Oh, it must be pretty windy there of the dome. The roof shut. Anderson there, ground level. Marnie got the hand pass out. Stevens has had a bit of a quiet second quarter after an amazing first quarter.
3 Steph Com stats this quarter, Max.
What did he get in the first?
10.
Yeah.
And Theodore's a bit quieter too, is he?
Spot on.
Yeah.
Come back to it.
Dom Slater in the ruck there for the Bombers, won the tap out. Here's Beasley, though.
Oh, look at that turn. It's
And Richards has just got a hand to him to smother the kick. Comes out to Stevens. He got the hand pass over the top to Swain. Swain gets it over the top to Dexter. Dexter, good work. Finds Dylan Flanagan. Flanagan now puts it inside the forward 50. Morrissey uses the body and takes a good class over. He gave away the free kicks at the umpire.
And 50 as well.
50.
Oh, that was champagne footy from the Bombers. Thought that was a good mark there by Morrissey.
I thought it was just a nudge of the body, but
where's the common sense there and the theatrical there by the umpire? Comes out now to the Eagles. They're going to work the ball to centre half forward.
That's a better grab.
Good mark here from Burley, who winds up from the 50 to the right forward pocket. It wasn't a great kick to George. Ran out of tarmac and it's gone out of bounds. And a boundary throwing.
That was a nice grab there from Burley. Shows a bit of promise.
He does. He took a good grab late in the game against Irrewarra. Pretty impressive mark there. They need more of it, though, don't they?
This quarter, Pete, 2 kicks to Lockie Theodore from the Steph Com stat sheet.
63-7 in favour of the Bombers in the Paul Dorey Cup.
What's going on the jousting, Pete?
Well, Pete Hickey was giving me an update on the jousting, so he said the Kerrigans have gone very well early up there at Cryle Castle.
Oh, Hickey's going to join us for that in the post-game show later on, as a front umpire is going to come in and we'll ball it up
Maybe
once
that
again.
could be a bit of a pre-match entertainment in the grand final. A couple of cows. Jousting.
Get there on the committee more during the week as they will come out again now. Swain, hand pass over the top to Thorns. He's had a big second quarter. That's a nice kick over the top. And finds Hutchison as he goes in board. That's not one of his best kicks. Through the hands of Halpert. He'll get away with it. Here's the skipper, Dill Flanagan. Tried to battle it on, won the footy and grabbed it and kicked it. Inside 50. Here's Grist. Chris can't trap it cleanly, but when he laid a very good tackle, probably should have been holding the footy. Umpire said no. Morrissey. Over the top of the footy again. Reid, that's Angus. Umpire's paid a free kick somewhere. It's going against Cooper Stevens. And there is half-time. And the Bombers are in complete control of this one, as many people would have predicted. And they lead by 57 points at the main break. They're 10-3-63. Lead the Western Eagles 1 straight. 6 goal kickers. Josh Howard has 3. Thornton and Morris and Cooper Stevens have 2 goals apiece. Well, Connolly, the only goal kicker for the Western Eagles. We'll take a break here on CDFNL. I'm back to recap the first half. We'll keep you on what's going on in the netball here because it was a tight game earlier and the Bombers just snuck away a little bit. And we'll also keep you updated what's going on in a couple of the games in the AFL, one in Hobart and one at Marvel. Back soon after this for the halftime wrap.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live.
We start with $40,000. But every day,
Someone faces a choice. An instant $1,000 or be one of a select few in the final draw for the remaining jackpot. The 40K Countdown. Shop locally, scan the QR code and enter your details to win. The 40K Countdown. thanks to Mix FM.
Shop at Colac Dental Practice, Heather's Swim School and Gravity Cafe.
Need a design printed on work clothes? Have a chat with the team at Hip Pocket Workwear Colac. They can print or embroider your logo in any colour onto a brand new uniform just for you. Talk to the experts at Hip Pocket Workwear Colac, the Mix FM Business of the Month.
Hot deals on LG now at Harvey Norman. Get the energy-efficient LG 10-kilo washer with bonus local delivery. Vac and mop with the LG Cord Zero Stick Vac. Includes all-in-one tower. Save $200. Get bonus delivery on energy-efficient 5-star LG Quad Door Fridge. Save a huge $500 on the latest LG 65-inch OLED TV with bonus local delivery. Plus, save up to a further $700 when you buy a selected LG TV with a matching soundbar. Limited time at Harvey Norman now.
Harvey Norman Warn Ponds. The Urban Dictionary explains the meaning of an ag tipping trailer.
A tip trailer is a big trailer that usually lifts when dumping its haul in a specific location.
Now, let's be honest, it's pretty self-explanatory. But what the Urban Dictionary can't tell you is where to get an ag tipping trailer from. That's where Greg Allen Farm Machinery steps in. They have all the big brands like Zocon and Joskin, ranging from 4 to 36 tonners.
We help you get that job done easy. Greg Allen Farm Machinery.
CMTP was born out of humble beginnings in a Colac backyard in 1976. Today, they're still proud to call Colac home. CMTP is Australia's largest pallet manufacturing company, doing business on a national scale with 11 sites across Australia, and they're proudly local and family-owned. In an exciting new chapter, CMTP is now building modular prefabricated homes right here in Colac. To discover all the great things about CMTP, visit cmtp.com.au.
Prep for your Tassie trip at the Ponds Hotel. Open daily from 9am. It's the ideal stop before the ferry. Bistro open 11:30am to 8:30pm, offering spacious dining, value meals, kids play area, sports bar and ample parking. The ultimate pre-travel spot, Princess Highway, Warn Ponds.
A Mix FM top trading.
Need plumbing work done at your place? Pure and Yallick Plumbing and Gas Fitting are here to help. For gas appliance installation, servicing and maintenance, plus general plumbing requirements. Find them on Facebook and give Adam a call.
For all your agricultural needs and competitive pricing, rely on JS Ag. Call Jack today to experience top-notch service and trust JS Ag for expert solutions tailored to your agricultural requirements. Give JS Ag a call today or find them on Facebook.
Powered by KFC Colac, FSR Equip and Sports Power Colac. This is CDFNL Live.
Beautiful afternoon here at Irrewarra Recreation Reserve. The sun's bathed. It's a beautiful afternoon. Again, of course, winter next week, but it doesn't look like any of the rainy stuff that's coming from the sky. That doesn't look to be anywhere near it at this stage. It's half-time here, and it is all Irrewarra back, looking to consolidate their spot in the top three. They've got a big game next week against South Colac, and they're doing a good job of things here at half-time. They lead 10-3, 63 to the Western Eagles, 1 straight 6. Goal kickers so far, Josh Howlett has 3 goals. Thornton and Cooper Stevens has 2 apiece. Singles to Morrissey, Theodore and Charlie Grist, while Angus Connolly was the only goal kicker and the only score for the Western Eagles. We'll go around the ground shortly. We've got a Theodore Bediachi Group netball score full time after a very tight for probably 2.5 quarters. Irrewarra back, put the foot down after that, and the reigning premiers are looking really, really strong. They defeated the Western Eagles 67-48, and the game underway. It's Simpson between the Tigers, who are in really good form, taking on the undefeated South Colac, and Simpson done a good start. They lay 10-8, so that's a good start there as well. Just waiting for a couple of scores from Lorne and obviously Jellyburn. I think got a netball score at Jellyburn, but we can't remember what it was, but we'll come back to that in just a sec. Meanwhile, in the CDFNL on the football, tight game going on down at Jellyburn, and sees Apollo Bay lead 8-4-52 to the D 7-2-44. Lorne have stuck away. They lead 4-6-30 to Irrewarra 1-1-7. And over in the mental health awareness game, it was a big second quarter for South Colac. They kicked 5 goals to 1. They turned a 7-point quarter-time deficit into a 21-point lead, 8-6-54 to the Tigers, 5-3-33. Steph Comstats, AJ?
In that second term, Pete, Western Eagles 7 free kicks, just to 1 for the Bombers, 150-metre penalty for the Eagles. For the game, Eagles 13 free kicks to the Bombers 8. Bombers, Dom Slater 7 hit-outs, Robinson 9 in that first half. Looking at the Eagles hit-outs, Lincoln Burley's finished the half with 15, 12 Also to Elijah Reid, who did a lot of ruck work in that second term. Major stats winners for the Bombers. The Bull Thornton, 10 kicks, 6 handballs, 5 marks, 16 disposals. 15 to Tyler Flanagan, 8 kicks, 7 handballs, 6 marks. 14 to Lockie Theodore, 10 kicks, 4 handballs, 3 marks, 11 of those coming in the first quarter. Cooper Stevens, 14, 11 kicks, 3 handballs, 3 marks, 10 of those coming in the first quarter. Looking at the Western Eagles side of things, they've got a couple on double figures. Drew Jack Fish, 6 kicks, 5 handballs, 4 marks, 11 disposals to half-time. James Carter, 7 kicks, 3 handballs, 3 marks, had 8 in that second term. A lot of work down back. 10 disposals. Those are leading stats winners to half-time, thanks to Stevcom Drew.
Thank you, AJ. We're on Belmont Lions watching the GDFL because they're undefeated at the moment. They're playing North Geelong. They're up by 26 points at the moment. Under, of course, North Geelong, led coached by Geelong great Peter Riccardi, so they're up there, but not good to see North Geelong be competitive. But Belmont Lions doing a good job of things after a tight first quarter. They lead by 26 points with about a couple of minutes to go in the first half. On the AFL, both half-time games there. Yarrapulti, Port Adelaide, 7-5-47. They lead North Melbourne 4-3-27. That's at half-time. Zach Butters has 2 goals, while at Marvel, it's an interesting game going on there. Carlton 4-9-33 lead the Gold Coast Suns 4-2-26. Cripps, Walsh, big numbers there. Cripps had 20 possessions, and Sam Walsh has 19. Well, Zach Williams, I don't think so many people would expect him to kick multiple goals today. He has kicked 2, so good couple of interesting games going on in the AFL. Well, here, Pete, Irrewarra back. A lot of people were expecting to get the job done, and half the job's done. They've looked pretty impressive despite Western Eagles' best efforts.
Yeah, they have. They've been so much cleaner with their ball use, with their ball handling. So that's probably the big difference between the two teams at the moment. But you've seen Josh Howlett down forward has been able to capitalise on some good entries down there. Cooper Stevens in the middle of the ground with Tyler Flanagan and Mitchie Thornton. I thought they've all contributed really well for the Irrewarra cause. Young Charlie Morrissey presents really well, and I thought Mitch Gaunt hasn't let anything go past down at.
He's having a very good start to the year.
He is. He's a pretty solid fullback now, Mitchie Thornton. We've seen him. They experimented with him forward in a couple of games that we played, but he seems to have found his spot down there.
It's been pretty impressive. Some of the midfielders here are about do two-way. Defensively, they're quickly going into attack. We've seen a couple of times. I think Mitch Thornton on a half-back flank there when Cooper Stevens had the ball in the centre of the ground. Mitch Thornton around about 100 metres. He kicked the mark and went back and kicked the goal. So that's I think that's been the difference between the two sides in terms of work rate. Not knocking Western Eagles' work rate. It's been there, but it's just a bit more polished around the footy.
Cooper Stevens a great example. Like their premier midfielder probably at the moment, and he works so hard both ways. So it puts the asset on the rest of the players to follow his example. I thought Lincoln Burley and Elijah Reid probably the two prominent players, along with maybe Fish as well with the Eagles. But in that quarter, we've seen Elijah Reid go into the ruck and probably done pretty well in that area. He got some good clearances there, and Burley probably looked a little bit more likely when he went forward. He took a couple of good marks, but
got a feel for Matty Kenny. He's had a couple of marks.
He looks like a bloke that's probably just come into the season.
Yeah, it's his second game.
Hasn't had the pre-season, but he's had a couple of really good opportunities, but he hasn't been able to grasp.
Injuries. I'm actually surprised he's playing. He's had some pretty bad injuries over the last 4 or 5 years.
But he's presented really well. He gets to good positions. And
he's got footy smarts, Matty Kenny.
He has. I
like him about that.
The fella Smith that plays in half back.
Jeremy?
Jeremy.
He's good.
Yeah, I don't mind him either.
He's good height.
Yeah, he is. He made one mistake there where he punched when he should have marked, but in general he's held against the dam wall pretty well.
He has. Spot on.
So, they're the Colour Computerers. They've got the annual Sportsman's Day coming up in a couple of weeks, and Nathan Buckley's going to be speaking at that. So
great man.
Job interview.
Well,
take over as coach next year.
Well, we know where Pete Hickey will be that day then.
Yeah. It's a Sunday.
Front and square.
It's a Sunday, and you have to pay to get in.
Oh,
Did he give me the stare? He jumped to you quick. Jeez, you never see Pete Hickey turn that quick. We'll take a break here on CDFNL Live, apart from food, that is. 10-3-63, Irrewarra Beeac. I'm only joking, Nick. 1 straight 6 to Western Eagles. Back with the third quarter with thanks to Sports Power. Colac, Pete?
Monday. Yeah, all the best staff are on, all the big sales, all on Monday.
Well, we'll talk a bit more after the break. It is the Bombers by 57 points at half-time. Well, it's all falling apart.
Sorry, mate.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live.
Hot deals on LG now at Harvey Norman. Get the energy-efficient LG 10 kilo washer with bonus local delivery. Vac and mop with the LG Cord Zero Stick Vac. Includes all-in-one tower. Save $200. Get bonus delivery on energy-efficient 5-star LG quad door fridge. Save a huge $500 on the latest LG 65-inch OLED TV with bonus local delivery. Plus, save up to a further $700 when you buy a selected LG TV with a matching soundbar. Limited time at Harvey Norman now.
Harvey Norman Warn Ponds.
Guys, it's starting.
Say a giant thanks to the mate who pays for all the streaming services. Shush. Shout them KFC $6.95 giant snack pack loaded with nuggets, popcorn chicken and chips. KFC $6.95 giant snack pack. It's a great shout.
Not everywhere, not forever, pickup only.
Mowers are in stock and available now from Mark Benton Farm Machinery Repairs Simpson, your authorised Ferris and Victor dealer. Ferris and Victor zero-turn mowers offer a smoother ride, delivered by 2- or 4-wheel independent suspension, together with a steel-fabricated deck. Both brands are quality built and made in the USA. They also carry a range of belts and blades for other mower brands and stock a large range of 4-ply and 6-ply ATV and side-by-side tyres. Mark Benton Farm Machinery, 580 Sunday Ridge Road, Simpson.
Oh, empty again! I'll have to move the cows. Well, that wasn't the plan for today. If only there was a way to check the tank remotely.
What if there is? Purchase a Bushman's 22,500 litre tank with an Agbot level monitor for just $3,625. The Agbot monitor's your tank to let you know when it's almost empty. Plus, with the Agbot app, you can monitor levels from anywhere, even from your living room watching the telly. Get yours today from Thinkwater Colac. They do water well.
Sports Power Colac, strong supporters of local footy and netball, with everything you need for this season. All the popular brands of shoes, boots, socks, shorts, compression gear, balls and more. For all things footy and netball this season, Sports Power Colac, your local experts.
For all your agricultural needs and competitive pricing, rely on JS Ag. Call Jack today to experience top-notch service and trust JS Ag for expert solutions tailored to your agricultural requirements. Give JS Ag a call today or find them on Facebook.
Parlours Home Hardware of Simpson offer a vast selection of timber, roofing, plumbing and electrical lines. Plus, enjoy a convenient delivery to Cobden, Timboon, Princetown and everywhere in between. Parlours Home Hardware, Barramel Street, Simpson. Find them on Facebook.
The East Hotel is looking for casual front-of-house staff. Work short evening shifts or lunches in a friendly environment, delivering service to patrons. Bonus is a meal provided on shift. To apply, drop in or email easthotelcolac@hotmail.com.
What type of home will fit your budget? Troy from Richardson Real Estate. Set your budget, consider your current income, savings and monthly expenses. Remember to always be realistic about your financial goals. To view our current listings, contact Richardson Real Estate today.
Rustle up a solution for critter troubles with Jacob Brothers Pest Control. The trusty team rides in armed with pest-busting lassos and good old-fashioned grit. Say adios to pesky varmints and reclaim your slice of paradise. JacobBrosPestControl.com.au.
Ben Spokes at We Spoke Insurance Specialist can come to you with the ideal insurance to protect what matters most. You'll get market-leading personal service and advice with We Spoke Insurance Specialists. Find them on Facebook. Authorised representative of PSC Connect Proprietary Limited. Please consider all terms and conditions.
Powered by KFC Colac, FSR Equip and Sports Power Colac. This is CDFNL Live.
Gee, beautiful sunshine here at Irrewarra Recreation Reserve. It's got quite cool. It was quite cool this morning, but gee, the weather gods have looked after us again this afternoon. Both sides, Western Eagles have just, in fact, re-emerged from the... We're talking to at halftime with Dan Casey or Beeac have been out there for the last couple of minutes or so when the umpires are ready to go. And it's the Bombers leading by 57 points. They're 10-3-63 with the Eagles 1 straight 6. Howlett, as I mentioned, has 3 goals for the Bombers, 2 goals to Cooper Stevens and Mitch the Bull Thornton, and singles to Morrissey, Theodore and Grist. Well, Angus Connolly is the only sole scorer, goal kicker, in that words, for the Western Eagles. Pete, what are you expecting here from the Western Eagles in the second half?
Well, what we need to see from the Eagles, they need to get a bit of fluency. You see when they get a possession that they look up the ground, that there's no movement for them. I know Irrewarra Beeac have set up really well defensively, but there's no motion up there a lot of the time. So they've got to work a little bit harder when they haven't got possession of the ball. I think that's very important. But they've also got to make the most of their opportunities. They've got to be a little bit cleaner and make their kicks count. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell as to what Dan will be looking for improvement in. But look, Endeavour's been fine. But maybe work rate just needs to be a little bit higher.
Around the grounds, thanks to Think Ordered here. Lawn 6.844, lead Beeac 117. South Colac 8.654, lead Simpson 5.333. They kicked 5 goals to 1 in that second quarter. And the score down at Jellybear and Seed Apollo Bay 8.452 in a good game of footy. Lead at Otway District 7.244. Netball scores, if you just joined us, Irrewarra Beeac 67 defeated the Western Eagles 48. And good game in the netball. Simpson 17, lead South Colac 14. So
Simpson are on the charge, aren't they?
They're going really well, the Tigers, at the moment. You can tell, of course, the undefeated South Colac. And at this stage, the undefeated start to the years looks a little bit under threat. So both sides making their way into positions to kickstart this second half under beautiful sunshine here as well.
Have you got any update on how the jousting's going down?
I haven't heard from
Hey, you keep mentioning it. We're going to have a jousting soon. Jousting off soon.
Look at him.
No protection either.
We haven't heard from Crackers Keen, to put it that way. He might be the one to keep it updated with us. So the second half about to get underway thanks to Sports Power Colac. Pete, what are we doing on Monday?
Monday, get into Sports Power. That's when all the great staff's on and all the sales are on. So
because the end of financial year's coming up as well.
There'll be a sale on there somewhere.
Free Richmond jumpers.
Free.
Take one. We'll pay you to take them.
There's a second half underway here, and for a ball up to be picked out there as well. There too. Heard Hick had a story about the old Union Footy League back in the day. We'll talk about that. I heard on the Sports Saturday show this morning when I was on my way up in the car.
Oh, he's on Media Street, is he?
Yeah, he was on. He was talking to him. Jock had a good chat about that as well. As the Eagles are going to go forward here, and until then, Robertson over the Glazer, very good tackle. Ball pinned again, ball up once again here on the edge of the centre square. Not really favouring either team at the moment. Up it goes again. Robertson got beaten that time by Burley. And Burley, in fact, won himself the footy. Hand pass went straight to the arms of Theodore. He had Thornton, I should say. He had a fumble, but good enough to get the hand pass back. Robertson, Tyler Flanagan, all combining with hand passes. Monaco, in fact, Dexter chipping ball up the line, not one of his best. That's a good mark, actually, by Marshall, because there was 3 players surrounding him coming at him. And he took a really good mark, class over centre mark of the day, and he's going to quickly go long. It's a flow, sort of a punt, sort of a kick, and that's a nice grab too. That mark's been taken by Milverton. And Milverton, that's a nice kick. Here's Kenny, 65 out from goal. This is a bit more promising. Not really confident, not really sure what to do with it here. George is on a lead, that's ignored. Got no one really deep forward, though. So Kenny now decides to go to the forward pocket. George has to work hard to get to it. Gee, he got a terrible bounce. And McDonald read it well as anything there as well. He decides to go inboard. That's a nice kick. And Richardson marks on defensive 50. Goes inboard to Tyler Flanagan. The Marnie Metals has had a ripping start to this game. So he's got options. He's going to go inboard. Dill Flanagan's one-on-one with Fish. Got mitts to it. Couldn't take the mark. Wrist. Paddles the ball forward there. Good defensive work that time for the Eagles there, but that was Lukey Fish. And Dill Flanagan lays a very good tackle, and we'll get a ball up there in the slightly edge of the centre square, favouring the Bombers.
Think what around the grounds, Otway 7-2-44, Apollo Bay 10-4-64.
His losing streak's about to end, I'd say.
I reckon so too. Here's a chance now for Tyler Flanagan. Puts it into the right pockets. The mark is a chance for Turi. Gets out of it. Ran out of tarmac.
Is anyone? Oh, just give it.
The goal in the middle. Short. Couldn't take the mark. Gets the hair pass out. He's going to chase his own football. Hair passes to Theodore. Theodore has a shot for goal and he shanks it. Out of bounds on the full.
That's the great Pete Hickey was saying. It was a shankaroonie. I looked at him and he agreed.
That was a good build-up, though.
It was. That was Mitchie the Bull Thornton in full flight, wasn't it?
Ball kicked to the defensive 50. Inside the forward 50 for the Bombers.
Good mark.
Good mark in the bench there by Elijah Reid. Class A centre. Mark of the day. His kick wasn't great. Puts a bit of pressure on Carter. He's a chance now for Hutchinson. Carter puts in a good tackle. Hand pass. Got the hand pass out.
On the footy.
Yeah.
It's a play on advantage there in the AFL. So Carter now. Jets. Gee, they're moving dangerously here, the Eagles' defence. Smith with the football. Kicks. Finds a team Martin. Down. And Reed's got it. And half back for the Western Eagles. Going to go down the straight line wing, but he kicked it straight to the top end. So Enna's got it to fit on centre wing. He's going to switch it to the middle of the ground. And he finds Hutchinson. Hutchinson now puts it back inside the forward 50.
Good mark.
Good mark in defence there again from Smith.
He's been good today.
Yeah, good start to this quarter too.
And Reed's gone down back too to give him a bit more marking power down there.
Jesus Smith, he goes in short. And one of the Fish boys has got the football now. He's going to find Burley. Burley's got it between centre wing and half forward for the Western Eagles. No score yet in this third quarter. 63-7 is the main score here as Stonehouse couldn't go to the football. Trying to paddle it towards his defence, but a good work here by the Eagles and Reynolds.
Right.
And it's going to be a free kick, though, for the Bombers. Kick short. Here's Stevens. Sold a bit of candy. He's going to kick down to our straight line wing position. Enall now beats his opponent in Carson. Gathers the football. He's going to go inbound to centre half forward. Good kick to Charlie Griss. Griss now goes to the right forward pocket. Morrissey couldn't take the mark. Got a bit of time. Gets around one. His hand pass, though, has gone out of bounds in a boundary throw in the right forward pocket.
He was on Theodore too. He was on.
That was good work. It was Fish, I think, laid the tackle there on Morrissey, was it? He wasn't letting go either.
So boundary throw in here. Inside Irrewarra, Beeac's forward 50, 63 plays 7. Short boundary throw in, play on advantage. Chance now for Flanagan. Good tackle.
Yep.
And it's going to be holding the footy.
Gee, incorrect disposal. They paid one.
Yep.
Wow.
Good to see in country football, Drewy.
Thank goodness for that.
Fish to Fish. Stevens almost stole it. There's a chance now again from Hutchinson. Thornton, hand pass.
Yeah, good.
Finds Enor. It was a beautiful hand pass. Enor runs his full measure. Kicks to the goal square. It's going to be rushed through. No, it's still in play. They want holding the footy. Umpires letting it go. Smith was tackled on the point line. It'll be a ball up.
In the touch.
So ball up in the right forward pocket for Irrewarra Beeac. Pressing for their 11th goal. Throws it back up. Holland in the ruck duties there. Reed's got it. He's tackled. Howlett, sorry. And be a ball up again. Aeroplane there coming over. What are we? The 323 comes out to Morrissey.
Where are we?
323 to Japan, Pete.
Yeah.
I quickly looked at Pete Hickey. Didn't his eyes light up?
He loves a good plane, bro.
Yeah, fine over. 10-4-64 was a point by Morrissey, and the Western Eagles 1-1-7 Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard.
Yeah, it's all good, Pete. It's all in good fun.
One straight 6, sorry.
Oh, gee, that's a risky kick. Bird's got front position here, but good sport there by Theodore. Going out to play, boundary throw in.
This third quarter started a little bit flat, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
Sting as well and truly going
Gone
out
out
of
of the game, yeah.
The boundary throw in. Right half forward here for the Bombers. Burley got in front. Taken away, that's on by Jackie Fish, and he explodes out of the contest. That's a nice kick. Out of the congestion. Here's Callan Thompson now. He's going to go short. That's not his best kick. Swain come off his man, did really well. Here's an opportunity again with Tyler Flanagan. Back to Thornton. He's already kicked 2. 50 metres out. Kick was on line, but just kicked it straight to the opposition jumper and Jackie Fish. So Jackie Fish is going to come this side, looking for Bird. And Bird takes an easy mark. He's got over the top one here. Kick wasn't great, looking for Carson. His hand pass was smothered by Tommy Frampton. But Eagles have got the numbers there. Tommy Frampton later, wonderful tackle. That should be holding the footy. Well done, Tommy Frampton. He was outnumbered and somehow, some way, got out of the congestion, got a tackle and won himself a free kick for holding the ball. He goes short to his skipper. Till Flanagan. Going to go further inbound to his brother Tyler. The Marnie medalist from last year. He's had a rather great afternoon.
8 marks, Drew.
He's 65 metres out. He does go to the pocket and Frampton, who started under all that. Marks at 45 metres out. He wants to give it off. Nice little ball looking for Howlett. Nice trap on the half volley. His hand pass was smothered. Hutchison had a fresh air shot. Should have been in danger. How was it not? But out anyway. Marnie goes in ball looking for a good mark. No, from Hutchison. Thornton, I should say. Gee, he and Hutchison look alike. And a free kick will go to Anderson in defence here for the Eagles. So, and he's going to win there. Frampton is down behind play. I didn't see what happened.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, he must have been in a contest of some description, but he's looking...
reckon he got one in the...
Yeah.
You don't want to get one.
Low.
But he's walked to the bench and he seems to be fine. So, yeah, hopefully everything's okay with him. Back to the play we go. Robinson beating that time by Burley. Here's Jackie Fisher. Been impressed with him so far. That's a nice kick. Got there, still couldn't take the mark, but he ran hard there, Jackie Fish. Well done. And he thumps the kick. George has got the box seat here against McDonald. George,
that's a mark.
Done. Great start, Tyler George. Class half a centre mark of the day. He was under pretty pressure from McDonald. He's probably reckon got a fist to it, but I think you give him benefit of the doubt for Tyler George. He's their leading goal kicker this year. He's directly in front, will kick from just inside 50 as another plane goes over here where we rec reserve.
And that's a great example for Dan Casey
to
use there with Jackie Fish. Like his follow-up second effort, it was first class. And we haven't seen that all day from the Eagles. We need to see it more consistently.
11 goals for the year for Colac Imperial, for Colac Tiger. No, kick off the boot, but just off line to the left and through for their first minor score of the day. That takes them on to 117 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Back to what the margin was at half-time. Irrewarra Beeac at 10-4-64. As Tommy Swain brings the ball back in. That's a long kick up the line. Dill Flanagan got up early, and he's given away a free kick. That free kick was there. He's not arguing. And Scotty Anderson wants to go in board. That's a nice kick to Matty Kenny. Marks at 60 metres out. Hand pass went to Carter. He ran too quick. He missed the footy. Hand pass back to Kenny. Back it goes by hand now. They're mucking around with it. Reid, that's Angus. His kick inside 50. McDonald well played with a spoil. Swain did really well through traffic. Back it goes to Enor. Over the top, hand pass back to McDonald. Back to Stonehouse. Back to Enor, I should say. He's kick up the line to centre wing. And Griss. He's only kicked a one goal today. He normally has a good record against the Western Eagles in the past. He has the footy now on the wing on the outer side.
So Grish now looks the field. We've had 1 point apiece this quarter. His kick finds Enor. Enor now puts it inside the forward 50. Underneath Thornton. Good tackle against Reid, but Reid was able to get the kick out. Might come back. Enor's there. Thompson punches it forward. Tries to rove his own football here again. Thomas with the football. Through Howlett, puts it inside the forward 50 and retakes another good contested mark for the defensive 50. Yeah, good move there by Dan Casey. His kick looking for Carson. Carson now has to get around Richardson. It's been stolen by Mitchie the Bull Thornton. Hair pass over the top to Stevens. Hair pass to Grist. Hair pass over the top to Frampton. Frampton snaps around the body and kicks a goal at a contender.
Well done, young fella.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
And that's his first goal in senior footy too. They're coming from everywhere.
Yeah, great goal there by Jacob Frampton. And the Bombers go to 11-4-70. Western Eagles 1-1-7. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. 11.5 in this third quarter.
They just flipped the ball around until they got the free play. Little Frampton hit the scoreboard.
Yeah, well done. And Charlie Morrissey's back on the ground as well.
So it's a good battle down there between Thornton and Reid.
It's been a ripper, hasn't it?
Two big bulls, and very good matchup. Well done, Dan Casey.
So back in the middle now. First goal of the second half. And the margin's now a game high, 63 points. As we're back in the middle again, Anderson won the footy and snapping ball up towards left, towards right half forward. Boundary umpire got on the road there, but probably had no other option there. Here's Angus Reid. His kick was partly smothered off the boot. Gort's been superb down in the back six today. Marnie to McDonald. He's taken out of play there by George. We'll get it tossed back into play. That's also been a good matchup too, George and McDonald.
He's been impressive, George. He works hard there at full forward. He'll lead up and drop back and lead up and drop back. He keeps continuing to present.
George has worked hard, but some of the delivery towards inside that forward 50 has been not great.
No,
he hasn't had much chance really.
Yeah, we seen him there before. We got a rubbish bounce at one stage.
Yeah, indeed. Marnie, back to that player I just spoke about, McDonald. High up and under kick, Tyler Flanagan has come running at this. Oh, beautiful stuff. And he quickly wants to play on. Hand pass back to Paddy Marty through the corridor for Wowrie Rec Reserve. Good kick to Stevens. This is a good build-up again for the Bombers. He's got Chris at centre half forward. In fact, Tyler Flanagan, I think everyone got confused there. Here's Elijah Reid. Good hand pass over the top to Jack Fish, who's been impressive in this third quarter. Back to Luke Fish. His kick missed the target of Egan. Coming through, here's Jacob Brendan. He kicked that goal just a minute ago. And he did well to do it. Like, and we're going to throw in there right half forward flank. term, AJ. What's his stat?
0 for this quarter. 3 handballs, 2 marks for the game. Might have spent a bit of time on the bench. Probably.
Yeah, I reckon. He had a good start to the game and sort of died out of it. Here's Robinson now, grabbed out of the ruck. And pass looking for Jake Frampton. Caught it on time bounce again. Eagles put the numbers around the footy again. 4 pins to him. We've got another ball up. Kind of a good crowd again here. Sort of really dispersed in the last
Yeah, they have. Actually, you said that. Our cars have disappeared a bit.
Yeah, here's Burley out of the congestion. And pass through traffic to Angus Reid to Beasley. That's his first touch of the quarter. The kick's okay, looking for Thompson. That's a good mark, actually. He was running back with the flight with Morris. He got rolled on his tail. Class Harbour set a mark of the day. He goes out wide looking for Milverton. Good defensive work, but won the footy again. Milverton gets a hand pass back to Beasley. Beasley left foot kick. That's a nice kick. Angus Reid marks it uncontested. What can they do going forward again? Here's Beasley again. He's on fire. He's had his third touch in about 20 seconds. Kick. That's a nice kick to Connolly. Drop one, probably what he should have taken. And he's going to get himself a free kick, though. He could stay down. This was a bit necessary given they're pushing the back. So Connolly will win himself a free kick at 60 out. He turned him inside out. Oh! He got it down.
Hit a brick wall.
He hit a brick wall and went bang. Lucky Theodore. That was like the Great Wall of China. Holding the ball, free kick at Theodore, and here's Thornton on centre wing.
That's going to be clanger of the day stuff there by Angus Reid. Did not see him.
He didn't see him coming.
So Hutchinson now, kick short, finds Paddy Marnie, plays on. Assesses his options. He's going to kick it to the right half-forward flank. Finds a teammate on the lead there.
Got the NRL State of Origin coming up. That might be a bit of a
Howlett goes back to Marnie. Good burst of running there by Paddy Marnie.
Jeepers.
And he'll go back and have a shot just inside the 50 for Irrewarra Beeac.
He's got 6 marks on the Stevcom stat sheet, Maxie.
He's been lively today.
Yeah, he has.
Not sure what he's like at this range.
Yeah,
Paddy Marnie.
I'm not putting my house on him.
No, you're not?
Oh,
he's not. He's going to go short and finds Charlie Grist. Now, this is the guy you put your money in. Pocket here.
Yeah, I'm putting Drewy's house on.
Oh. Yeah. So
I'm not saying anything.
Charlie Grist, he's just got the 1 goal so far this afternoon.
I'm not as confident. Not as confident putter as you there, Pete.
This is normally bread and butter. The tighter the angle, the better the chance that Charlie Grist will nail this. Right forward pocket. He goes back. Oh, wasn't a great kick. Oh, hit the post.
Gee, so close, Drewy.
Clanger of the Day nomination. Play it.
I'm sure that's a Clanger of the Day nomination.
A premium group painting Clanger of the Day.
That's the you bloke, by the way.
Looks like you're sleeping on the street tonight, Drew.
Yeah.
Back to the play we go. That's a nice kick and a nice grab. Taking that time by Burley. So Burley's going to go back over inboard to Elijah. He's had a big third quarter. He's doing work at AJ stats overtime, and he goes out wide. That's a nice ball to Smith.
Your hand recovered from last week, AJ?
Oh, no.
All those stats you had to do for South Colo.
Kick there looking for Melverton was a good sport there by Swain. He might have got one high, but both umpires missed it. And players gone on. Smith, he's tackled out of play. Boundary throw in. I think he might have ducked there, I reckon, there, Pete.
Did you?
Yep. So boundary throw in there to take place. Left half forward flank attacking the Bombers here. They've only had the 1 goal kicked in this quarter. And it's the Bombers very convincingly leading by 64 points as we close in on 17.5 minutes in this third quarter. Angus Reid dropped the footy and he wins himself wins a free kick. That's Tommy Frampton. He's back on the ground and bandaged up and he's okay. Goes inboard to Tyler Flanagan. Sniffing a goal, I reckon, Tyler Flanagan. Like I mentioned, he hasn't kicked a goal this year, which is unusual for him. Not sure what to do with it. He doesn't look as comfortable what to do with it. Gets a hand pass to Tommy Swain. Runs to 60. Hand pass to Dill Flanagan. On the 50. Not sure what to do with it. He took a month of Sundays to get rid of it. Holding the footy. Well done to the Western Eagles defence as Fish gives it off to Beasley.
Beasley now sends the centre wing. Looking for Middleton. Couldn't take it. Chancing now for Tommy Swain. Hand pass now looking for Thornton. Thornton's hand pass though looking for Stevens. Didn't get it. Stevens throws in a tackle on centre wing. Ball up. All up here, so 11-5-71, Irrewarra Beeac. Western Eagles 1-1-7, just 1 goal kick in this third quarter.
South Colac 11-6-72 leads Simpson 7-3-45 and Lawn 10-12-72. Irrewarra 1-2-8 thanks to Think Water.
Paddy Marnie finds Frampton. Good mark. Hand passes over the top to Enor. He's had a good third quarter.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh.
Lucky.
The hand pass out's been turned over. Marnie then gathers the football for the Bombers again. Hand passes to Dill Flanagan. He's going to kick to the right forward pocket and he finds a teammate there in Theodore. Kicked the first goal of the afternoon. Theodore now kicks, looking for a teammate there, and Gaunt right up against the boundary. Oh! Misses. One behind. Mitchell Gaunt doesn't get any goals. Coming from the back line, 11-6-72. Irrewarra Beeac 1-1-7. Western Eagles almost time on in this third quarter. Sports Power Colac third quarter. 3 Richmond jumpers on Monday. Actually, they'll pay you to take them off their hands.
How much you paying, Pete?
If Geelong lose tonight, we might be the same.
He'd be wanting Chris Scott sacked.
We're still in the top 8. We still has a premiership ahead of Richmond. All good, mate.
Get on with it.
All good
Come
in
on.
the hood. Comes out looking for... Oh, Anderson, I think it's gone out of bounds. And a boundary throwing. Well, Pete, it's like that. Well, we play each other next week, so...
That could be.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Yep.
And it's in Geelong too. Oh, no. Richmond wouldn't know how to get there. Maybe they're going to complain about Marvel. Imagine they come down to KP. Here comes Stevens. Crash bash stuff. Yeah. And it'll be a ball up on the forward 50. So 72 plays 7. Bombers leading the Eagles. It's become a bit of a snooze fest, this one, hasn't it? Last week, South Colac just putting for the kill against
he's got the barrel.
Yeah, it's a good barrel kick. Kenny couldn't read it. Gaunt just paddles it backwards to Marnie. Got it over the top to Enor. Enor gets it over top to Gaunt. Gaunt back to Paddy Marnie. Building on their stats. Flanagan couldn't take the mark. Here's a chance now for Angus Reid in defence for the Eagles. Switches it, and he finds a brother, Elijah. So Elijah, defensive back 50 for the Eagles. Been pretty good in this third quarter.
Well done, Jack Fish. He's been good too.
Yeah. Just those stalwarts, isn't it? Well, they're not stalwarts. They're young players, but they always be reliable. They need a few more. Here's Thornton. Got the hand pass over top to Tyler Flanagan. Flanagan has a flying shot, goes to the goal square. Here's a chance now for Theodore. Snaps around the body.
He missed it.
It's a behind.
From 5 metres out.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Yeah, 1-1, 11-7, 73. Irrewarra Beeac 1-1-7. The Western Eagles. That's on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. 21 gone in this third quarter.
We need to entertain the listeners as best we possibly can, though, for the next little while, Pete.
Well, the crowd's thinned out. I think they must have been listening to us about the jousting. I think they're headed for Ballarat.
We haven't heard anything about it, have we?
Where's it at? Cryle Castle.
Cryle Castle.
We've given them a good plug today.
We have, yeah.
We might have to bring the jousting to Colac one year.
Yeah, we could do too.
Here's Callan Thompson there, now in the back pocket here for the Eagles.
Told you, pre-game. Match before the grand final. Instead of kick for a K, joust for a K. There you go.
For a K.
Paul Durry would win that.
There is three-quarter time as we keep talking about jousting. It's half three-quarter time.
A couple of cows. Get rid of the horses, do it on the cows.
It's a 66-point lead to Irrewarra Beeac, and they look to get ready for a big clash next week against 773. Western Eagles 1-1-7. Back with the KSC Colac final quarter after this year, with the Bombers leading by 11 goals.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live. Want to be the first to find out about upcoming events, prizes, local news, and stay in the know with what's on across the Southwest? Become a VIP of Mix. Signing up as a VIP member, each month you're in the draw to win Colac Cinema movie tickets, and Otway Fly Trip family passes. Sign up and join the VIP Club. Now at mix1063.com.au.
Time to plan a party? Ryan's IGA Liquor can help you with the drinks. Arctica Vodka or Old Number 15 Bourbon, 1 litre, St Helena Black Glacier Raz or De Bordeley Prosecco, 750ml, 2 for $25. Only at Ryan's IGA Liquor.
Bring KFC's $14.95 9-piece dinner to the party.
Right.
With 9 pieces of original recipe chips and gravy. It won't be Julie's risotto they'll be talking about. KFC's $14.95 9-piece dinner. It's a great shout.
Not everywhere, not forever. Online only. T's and C's apply.
Class Harbour Centre, Swain and McCabe are your Western Victorian seating experts. Whether it be air seaters or direct drills, they've got you covered with top brands at the right price. Tag, Duncan, Amazon and the popular Seedhawk Top Down and Icon are all in stock and ready for seeding this season. So don't delay. Maximise your yield and profitability with precision planting with Class Harbour Centre, Swain and McCabe Colac. Contact them for a quote on a new seeder today.
Pousey Agricultural Contracting, looking after your ag needs. Supplying, carting and spreading fertilisers and lime in bulk or bins, even compost spreading. Pousey Agricultural Contracting can help clean out those feed sheds and solids ponds, plus spread your effluent ponds to the paddock via an umbilical system. With 25 years plus in the industry, contact Pousey Agricultural Contracting for the best competitive price. Call Jason on 0409 3300 79.
Looking for professional NDIS support in Colac, Geelong or Warrnambool? Southwest Individual Support is here for you. The experienced team assists with support coordination, support work and community activities. southwestindividual.com.au.
Ben Spokes at We Spoke Insurance Specialist can come to you with the ideal insurance to protect what matters most. You'll get market-leading personal service and advice with We Spoke Insurance Specialists. Find them on Facebook. Authorised representative of PSC Connect Proprietary Limited. Please consider all terms and conditions.
G'day, Jason here from Assassin's Weed and Vermin Control. Don't let capeweed, dock or any pest weeds or insects take over your property. Let Assassins take care of all your boom spraying needs. So give weeds and vermin the big A. Call Assassins today, 0418 133 167.
Welcome. Please take a number and we will be with you shortly.
Sick of being told to wait in line? At Stevcom, they come to you. Whether it's CCTV, security and access control, and network security, Telstra Business or phone systems.
A Mix FM top trading.
Need plumbing work done at your place? Pure and Yallick Plumbing and Gas Fitting are here to help. For gas appliance installation, servicing and maintenance, plus general plumbing requirements. Find them on Facebook and give Adam a call.
What makes you a local of the Great Southwest? You probably had a swim in the lake. You found yourself bogged in the Otway Forest. And you love a Holmes Bakery sausage roll. Holmes, the best in the West. Murray Street, Colac.
Power your projects with the best in the business at FSR Equip, your local Bobcat machinery dealer. From agile skid steer loaders to powerful mini excavators and versatile telehandlers, Bobcat's range is ready to work across construction, agriculture and landscaping. Bobcat is known for durability, performance and ease of operation. See why Bobcat is the go-to name in compact equipment. FSR Equip, your material handling experts. Hugh Murray Drive, Colac East or FSREquip.au.
Powered by KFC Colac, FSR Equip and Sports Power Colac. This is CDFNL Live.
Final change here at Warrnambool Recreation Reserve, and it's going to be Irrewarra bag victory. And they'll set up a big game next week against South Colac. And they lead this one at the final change by 66 points, 11-7, 73 to their Western Eagles 1-1-7. Josh Howlett has 3 goals. Thornton and Cooper Stevens have got 2 apiece. They will go around the grounds and around the court shortly. Stevcom stats, AJ, doing a good job.
13 free kicks to the Bombers, 19 to the Eagles so far, 8 hit-outs to Dom Slater of the Bombers side of things. Robinson has 12 hit-outs. On the Eagles side of things, 20 to Big Link Burley. Elijah Reid, 15 hit-outs. On the Bombers side of things, 26 Drew to Mitchell Thornton, 12 kicks, 14 handballs and 6 marks. 23 to the reigning Marnie medalist Tyler Flanagan, 12 kicks, 11 handballs and 10 marks.
Jeepers.
So a big day for him. Paddy Marnie came into the game in that third quarter, 29 kicks, 11 handballs and 6 marks. Cooper Stevens is on 19, 13 kicks, 6 handballs, 5 marks, 10 of those coming in the first quarter. Western Eagles, Pete, Elijah Reid, big third quarter, 9 disposals, 12 kicks, 1 handball, and it looks like 7 marks for the game, 6 of those coming in the third term as he went down in defence. 18 to Jack Fish, 12 kicks, 6 handballs, 6 marks. Been very impressive, Drew. Apart from that, several players on 13 disposals. Those are the leading stats when it's the three-quarter time. Next step, Drew.
Thank you, AJ. The Dubin Cup's about 10 minutes away, by the way, you blokes. Around the grounds, thanks to Think Order, Lawn 11-12-78, lead Irrewarra 2-2-14. South Colac 12-8-80, lead Simpson 8-5-53. Down at Jellybrand, three-quarter time, Apollo Bay 12-5-77, lead Otway Districts 11-4-70. And in Irrewarra Beeac had a big win, 67 to Apollo Bay 48, and South Colac 33, lead Simpson 27 from Lawn. And, of course, Jellybrand. Port Adelaide put the foot down in the third term. They have another big 53-point lead over the Kangaroos. 13-10-88. They kicked 6 goals to 1. North Melbourne 5-5-35. Tom Marshall with 4 goals. And good game of footy going on at Marvel. Gold Coast won't go away. Carlton at 9-11-55. They lead the Suns 8-6-54. It's the KC Colac about to get underway for the last time, Pete.
Yeah, so big task ahead for the Western Eagles. I think that might be too much for them. But look, they've battled away. They just haven't got away to hit the scoreboard. That's their biggest trouble at the moment. Reed's gone down back and gave them a good solid option down there, but just the midfield of Irrewarra Beeac, it's just too strong, isn't it? Just
too stacked,
piling up the possessions. I think you read through there. Yeah. Players heading for 30, 2 or 3 players heading for 30 possessions.
Yeah, the Eagles get up and win this, Pete. It's a public holiday on Monday. I'll declare it.
Max is going to declare it.
Anyone that turn up to work is a bum. As they say, the late Bob Hawke says, it's the KFC Colac final term is underway. I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately, unless something dramatic happens. Here's Howlett. Good tackle, but good enough to get the hand pass away. Richardson to Dill Flanagan. Played a real captain's game this afternoon. That's a nice kick looking for Grist. Good punch away that time by Lukey Fish. Comes Tyler Flanagan again. He's had a big number. Got shoved in the back. He should get himself a free kick. Advantage paid to Thornton. He's had a wonderful afternoon. He strolled into an open goal and kicks his 3rd goal of the day contender.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
He's had a terrific afternoon, Mitchy Thornton. He's kicked 3. I think all the 3 goals have been at that end as well to go to 12-7-79. Western Eagles 1-1-7. 45 seconds gone, KFC Colac. Last quarter, Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard.
Pete, that shut the gate?
Yeah, it has shut the gate. Yeah, it's
so the gates have been shut.
Locked.
Clanger of the day again.
Yeah, no cows getting out tonight.
Oh, jeepers. No public holiday on Monday.
She's all over, boys. Yeah. That's a car start.
72 points.
Back in the middle, it was Robertson who got the tap out, comes out to Stevens, got it over top to Tyler Flanagan. We want his goal. We want that goal from Tyler Flanagan. Puts it inside the forward 50. Howlett went to take mark of the year, and the umpire's paid it.
He has.
He's paid it. It's a Gary Ablett type mark there. Dropped it, but he's been paid it.
Dougie's taking his shades off, I think, Maxie.
Oh, yes. Well, there's no sun. So Howlett, he'll go back. What's he kicked today? He's kicked 3.
The thing, he held up longer than what Gary Ablett did.
Oh, no. Goes back on the 50.
Nice.
Oh, gee, that's a nice kick, isn't it? Josh Hadlett kicks his 4th goal, and the Bombers are just flexing their muscles now. They go to 13-7-85. Western Eagles 1-1-7. The gate has just put the chain around it, locked up.
The cows are staying in tonight, Peter.
He's been impressive today, Joshy Howlett, hasn't he?
Well, he kicked 5 against Otway a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, so what will be interesting is when he comes up against the big boys, can he deliver there too as well? Because that's what Irrewarra Beeac desperately need.
Well, him and Morrissey, that's what they need. They need just some marking ability up forward, and I feel like those two can provide that this year.
I think the last couple of games for Howlett has done it. It's a confidence-boosting game for on those both occasions as well. So back in the middle, kicked off the ground by Beasley, just a hat kick towards centre-half forward. Monaco getting back. He's been impressive again today. Swain, he's immediately tackled. Ball pin will get another ball. As I mentioned, it's a big game, it's a big round next week because we've got 1v2. LV versus Lawn will be there.
And 3 and 4.
Alive, and 3 and 4, exactly right. Yeah, Pete, with South Colac kicking away from Simpson in the mental health awareness game. Here's Flanagan again to McDonald. Back it goes again to Dexter. Dexter's kick. He's going to slide into field of play for Gristy. Got a shocking bounce. Here's Lukey Fish. Hand pass went straight into the arms there of his teammate and Carter. Back it comes again now to Marshall. Back it goes in. Back it Gord. The kick was smothered off the head of Fish. Turnover again. Grist. Sweeping handles a beat to Tyler Flanagan to McDonald. Hand pass to Dill Flanagan. Bit of too easy there. You're going to be too long. He got away with it there, Pete. Monaco. He's thrown the ties out of the cup, that's for sure. Beasley's going to get himself a free kick for all, and that one was definitely there. Yeah. And James Beasley's worked very hard, like he always does. He's almost directly in front. Will kick from 45 metres out.
Yeah, look, you've got to play those ones. I mean, that's what it's all about, isn't it? If you don't take the first opportunity and you tackle it, that's why people get slammed into the ground, because they don't play them quick enough. So
James Beasley's had a terrific start to this year. 2 goals for the season in game 171 of his career in senior level. Comes in from 45. That's a lovely looking kick. That and Gullenpie did not move an inch. And James Beasley kicks his first goal today, contender.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
He could not have hit that any sweeter there, James Beasley.
That was from outside 50, was it?
And it's cleared that ball about 10 metres.
Yeah.
2-1-13 to move on to the Western Eagles on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Irrewarra back at 13-7-85, and I think they deserved that second goal, Pete.
Yeah, they definitely did. They've worked hard all day, but just haven't been able to find a way to goal, and well-deserved goal.
Stick him up forward, maybe. So that was a beautiful kick.
Yeah.
So back in the middle now. Way opening the gate a little bit there, Pete.
No, it's still shut, mate. It's still shut.
Flanagan gets the half pass out through traffic to Thornton. I'll tell you what, he's locking up in the East Hotel. It was a mitts out, good mark, a Matthew Richardson type mark there by Morrissey.
Nice.
It was a good kick, and he finds Hutchinson. I don't know why he didn't go back and have a shot, but Hutchinson will go back and have a shot now directly in front to just relock that gate there, Pete. he had a good first half, didn't he, Max Hutchinson?
7 kicks, 2 handballs, 6 marks on the Stevcom stat sheet.
So Hutchinson now to go on the scoreboard. Thumping kick straight over the goal umpire's hat.
The kicking goals from everywhere.
Goal of the day, contender.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
We had 1 goal in that third quarter. We've got 4 in the opening 6 minutes of the final quarter. Fatigue's kicked in, Pete.
So that's why he kicked it back, Max.
Yeah, that's right.
He obviously knows how he can kick.
He knew how he could kick.
He really hit that ball sweetly, didn't he?
14-7-91, 2-1-13. Irrewarra back over the Western Eagles. 6 minutes gone. KFC Colac last quarter. The big 6.95 big pack where you got the nuggets and the chips and the popcorn chicken all in one. Is bang.
Pete, get it. Get it tonight.
Get some supercharged sauce on it, Pete.
We
Bang.
haven't got any lunch today, so don't say that too often.
Yeah, free kick out of the centre for a dangerous tackle has been called, and it's going to go to Angus Reid against Tyler Flanagan. Smack bang in the centre where we rec reserve, and he thumps the kick and drives it long. Good contest.
Nice
good mark.
grab.
Nice grab taken that time there by Bird. Class over centre mark of the day. He had a really good battle down there. He had a mismatch there with Ed Dexter and a shot for goal coming up for and Bird all of a sudden. It's raining goals if he can go back and slot this one.
The big Bird.
So
He's a big fella, isn't he?
He is.
So shot for goal for Adam Bird. He's kicked just the 1 goal, and he's Western. He kicked 1 goal for the year. That was a few weeks ago. Comes in there for about 45. 45-degree angle. Hits on its way. Swinging back. Is it going to be enough? No, it's not. And through for the first blemish of this final quarter for either team. It takes them on to 2-2-14 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Irrewarra Beeac 14-7-91 as Bryce McDonald thumps the kick long out of the fence there. Dill Flanagan got one around the ear. Umpire was blindsided. Jacob Fredman's done a couple of nice things today, but the ball spills to the back. George, his kick there, it was more of a rush kick more than anything. Chance for Thornton to Hutchison. Hutchison's kick long there as well. Up towards the 10 runs, a bit happening off the footy as well. Here's a chance for Howlett. Howlett now goes inboard and finds a teammate there in Thornton. And Thornton has a shot for goal directly in front. There's a bit happening off the footy as well.
Yeah, it's broken up now. Not too much in it.
Yeah.
So, Drew, 14 kicks, 15 handballs, 7 marks to Mitch Thornton on the Stevcom stat sheet.
What a day.
Yeah. And I think at the East Hotel, Boucher was on beyond doubt.
This for goal number 4.
Exactly. He's had a big afternoon.
Yeah, he's had a brilliant day.
He comes in now. Mitch Thornton directly in front. Can he kick a 4 from 30 metres out? Bang!
Yes.
Goal of the day contender.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Gee, it's raining, guys. Like we said, Max, we had one goal for about 25 minutes of the third quarter, and we've ticked past the 8.5-minute mark now. We've had 5 goals kicked already. It's raining goals.
Yeah,
15-7, 97 to 2-2-14.
Yeah, no, been a much more lively quarter than we seen in the third quarter. Both teams seemed pretty flat in the third quarter, but they come out and decided to finish off the game in style.
Handy percentage booster too.
Yeah, it will be for Irrewarra Beeac.
97 to 14. Wonder if they can get it to triple figures. Something I reckon Dan Casey would have spoken about at three-quarter time, not allowing that to happen. They were able to keep it under 100 against Elvie last week. Burley wins the tap out. Jancy now for Fish trying to run through the traffic. He's going to be pinned. No, he's going to be all up. Sorry, it was marked.
He was going to give the ball back to him too.
That's good. Got to do that. That's in the rules. Comes out now. Free kick to the Eagles. Burley's got it in the middle of the ground. Can they try and get their third goal of the afternoon? Link Burley. He's going to send the ball now inside the forward 50 for the Eagles. Big pack around this one. Gort sort of flew high. Connolly in the right forward pocket. Angus Reed's there as well. Monaco got the hand pass out. Comes out now. Middleton's there as well. Kick. It's going to go out of bounds. No, it's going to be marked here.
That was a good grab.
Good mark there from the Eagles here. And Egan's got the footy. So you'll try and look and put the Eagles back inside the forward 50. Kick goes to the right forward pocket. Dylan Flanagan couldn't take the mark. George got it to Reynolds. Kick to the top of the goal square here. Carson's lurking. So's Carter for the Eagles as well. And it's going to be a ball up on the top of the goal square. 15-7, 97 Irrewarra Beeac. Western Eagles 2-2-14 in the Paul Dorey Cup. Comes out Reynolds in the ruck. Gaunt was lurking as well. Dylan Flanagan on ground level. It's going to be a free kick to Irrewarra Beeac. To Paddy Marnie. Last line of defence for the Bombers. He goes in short. Finds a teammate now. They're trying to work it out of defence. And I reckon we're going to go into preservation mode. No one wants to get injured. Cooper Stevens has got it at the half-back flank for Irrewarra Beeac.
I reckon I'd take him off and put him on ice.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Hasn't been a real physical game, though, so I don't think real cautious is anything bad's really going to happen, but I guess you can't judge or predict what's going to happen too.
Huge game next week against South Colac, Irrewarra Beeac.
Yeah, that the Bombers could win that. Then all of a sudden they
Really
just put a bit of a buffer on the top three.
It's huge for both sides.
Yeah, absolutely. The ball comes in now. Well done, Jacob Franta, but Jackie Fish, he's worked his backside off all day. Chipping board in, board's a nice one to George. He's certainly given him some spark. And he goes inside 50. That's a nice ball again. And the mark being taken there. I think it's Angus Reid. He's another one who's battled hard all day. He's 55 metres out. He's going to go centering ball to the hot spot. Birds underneath it. Couldn't quite take the mark. Bouncing footy here. McDonald's been working very, very solidly in the back line today. Ball pinned to him. In fact, the ball spilled out to Milverton. He wanted to duck on to get the free kick, but he's going to pay it. Okay, so he did. Umpire did suck him in beautifully then. And a shot for goal coming up for Jordan Milverton. Kicked 50 goals in the under-18s last year. He's going to go back and have a shot nearly directly in front for about 40 metres.
Well, he knows how to kick a goal, Drewy.
Yep.
Similar to Morrissey. It's one of those kids you want to see kick a few more on the seniors, and when you get an opportunity, go back and have a shot, son.
Yep.
So Jordan Milverton comes in now. The players are leading at him, but you want to have a shot for goal, well, wouldn't you? Goes around from 40 metres and he has sprayed it. Might be a good pass, though, actually. Good contest, though. Mumbersfield to the front. Carter snuck forward. He's tried to take two of them on. It's going to be a ball up, though.
Tried to kick the skin out of that footy.
It almost worked, didn't it? It almost worked.
Oh, classic Pete Mulherron.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was the old Pete Mulherron talk.
Ball up at full forward here for the Eagles here. Can they sneak a late goal here? But McDonald says none of it. Long kick looking that time for Cooper Stevens. Burn through his heads. Morrissey, nice pick up through traffic. Get it to Cooper Stevens there. He's got a flying time and space in there as well. Long kicked up the line up towards full forward. Here's a chance now for Howlett. Howlett again. Here's an opportunity with Ty Flanagan. Run down
going again. There's a bit happening off the ball here, boys.
Can't keep going, Drew.
And it's like the flag is started on Stevens again. Frampton's come out of it, and the free kick, and the player's gone on.
Yeah, I just said there wasn't that much physicality and malice in this game, and all of a sudden we get a brawl. An old-fashioned brawl.
Well, get back
Bring
to the
back
footy.
the biff, Drewy.
As he goes, and the play's gone on. Thompson.
Oh, there's a yellow card.
Thompson there has the footy. Thompson goes inboard to Fish. The Eagles built the footy here. They better keep it on what's going on.
Nick Stonehouse and Tyler George. Oh, no, Nick Stonehouse, I think.
Yeah, and the players, they're going to stop the game. Not surprising there as well.
So there's been a bit going on with Tyler George and one of the Frampton boys. That's where it started, and a few other boys come and joined in, and I think third man in might have copped a yellow card.
It's a free kick now. Now it's going to go to the Bombers' way as well.
Tyler George has been sent off too.
Understandably so too. Kicks on inside 50. Takes the mark, and James Beasley not too happy there as well. Understandably so. The game's done. Just don't need to do that stuff.
No.
Get ready for next week.
So, Drewy, 8 marks to Josh Howlett on the Stevcom stat sheet.
So it's Josh Howlett. He's had a great afternoon. He's going to have a shot for goal number 4. In fact, number 5. He comes in from 45, right in front of the scoreboard. And that's not going to be added to his tally. He sprayed it to the left and through for a behind. So that's their first blemish of this last quarter. So Howlett's kicked for 4 goals, 1. And they're closing on the ton. They're 15-8-98 to 2-2-14 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard.
Around the ground, Saints to think quarter, South Colac 87 leading in this Tigers 59. Ball kicked out of defence now. Chance in now for Richardson. Couldn't go to the football. Reed's got it. He's tackled by Richardson and Hutchinson into the ground there. And good ball up right in front of our commentary position here.
A few smiles still on the boys' faces out there, so I think all's forgiven.
98 plays 14 in favour of the Bombers. Oh, going to get a free kick here, James Beasley. He got head high a couple of times then, so Beasley there. Straight out of bounds on the full. He just said, have it back, have it back. Free kick will go to the Bombers on centre wing. Thomas Swain with the footy. He's going to go inbound. Tyler Flanagan. What's he trying to do here?
I don't know.
He's trying to get a 50-metre
He's trying to call the umpire.
He wants a goal. He knows that he hasn't kicked one this year, Drewy.
He thought he was trapped in Peter Hickey's pantry.
Yeah, he was.
That'd be a fair maze in there, I reckon.
As the ball's kicked short, and here's Stevens.
A lot of rooms, Drew.
65 metres out from goal. Too much information, AJ. Ball's kicked inside 50. Howlett will by himself. Takes the mark 25 metres out, and he's going to go have another crack for his 5th of the afternoon.
9 marks on the Stevcom stat sheet now, Drew.
Going for his second bag of 5 in a row. He kicked 5 against Otway Districts a fortnight ago. He's going for number 5 here. So shot for goal coming up. Comes in now. Been kicking him well today. Gee, that was an awful kick. That was a shank. Just snuck in for a behind.
Commentator's curse again, mate.
No, he's kicked them well today until then.
Until last 2.
Yeah, no, that one was a bit tough. That last one was a tough.
Oh, they're on 99. Here we go. Smith gets the kick out, looking for Burley. Couldn't take the mark. Reed's got the footy. Hair passes to Beasley. He's tackled into the ground. And it will be a throw-in.
Yeah,
Peter, I know we're not allowed to talk about cricket, but a good cricketer never gets out in the 90s.
No, he never gets out in the 90s.
15-9-99. Irrewarra about 2-2-14 Western Eagles.
Love that way Max just left it go through to the keeper.
Comes out to Flanagan. What's going on here?
Going to be brought back.
Throw it back in.
Throw back in, even though we've had short throw-ins all day. Yeah, all right. Rightio, boundary throw-in yet again. Flanagan was running into an open goal. He's sniffing a goal, isn't he? He really wants
Get into full
Flanagan.
forward. Get into full forward.
Here he is now, Tyler. Gets the hand pass to Thornton. Left forward pocket. He tells him where he wants to go. And to the top of the goal square.
Good mark.
Good mark in defence by Smith. Jezza Smith, class over centre mark of the day.
He's been really good today too.
I like him.
Him and Burley have been pretty good. Comes out now. Frampton steals the mark. That's Thomas Frampton. He's going to put it back inside the forward 50. Morrissey couldn't take the mark. left. Left here for Reed. Get the hand pass back to Beasley. Last line of defence. His kick's been stolen by Cooper Stevens. Like a kid in the candy store. He goes backwards
What's going
to
on
Dylan
there?
Flanagan. Didn't want to take the shot. Kick now looking for Hutchinson, who takes the mark.
Give
just
it
on
to
the
Tyler.
50.
Do something.
And Maxie Hutchinson will go back and try and get the Bombers over the ton. They're on 99 at the moment.
Well, the way he kicked the last one, you should make the distance.
Yeah. 18 minutes gone in this last quarter. KFC Colac last quarter. He'll have a shot right on the 50 here, Maxie Hutchinson. He goes back. He's going to make the distance.
Made the distance by 15 metres.
Sneaks through for a controversial point. I reckon that might have been out of bounds on the full. But it's a through point, 15-10-100. The Bombers have hit the ton. Western Eagles 2-2-14. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard.
There he is, Drewy.
Yeah,
I'm not sure why Cooper Stevens would have gone backwards there.
Team, Pete.
Oh, okay.
Even though you weren't a team player, it was all about you.
If you can get one within kicking distance max, you
Exactly.
take it. Don't worry about anybody else.
Remember that barrel you kicked at Winch, Pete?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
nothing team about that, was there, Pete?
Well, if I didn't kick that, we would have only lost by 54 goals.
Speaking of other footy, how's the jousting going?
Yeah, the Kerrigans are into the next day, so they've got through today, and
Beautiful.
they'll be in the finals tomorrow. So
What do they win if they actually win the whole competition?
oh, probably $250.
That'd be handy spending money, that's for sure. As Jack Fish goes in board, back to the footy, to Thompson. Overcooked the kick. Here's a chance for Slater. He's chipping ball, looking for Gress. He had his arm chopped. No free kick. Goodness me. Here's a chance now for Luke Fish. He goes short to Scotty Anderson. Hoping for the Eagles' point of view, gets through the game unscathed due to his injury history. And he finds Smith. He's been really good. He's kicked towards centre half forward there, underneath at the Bombers. And Robinson takes it in. He's the intercept mark at centre half back for Irrewarra Beeac. It'll be just happy to chip things around. We're in the time on in this final quarter. And his kick looking for Theodore Smith underneath this one. Theodore did really well. Bought the ball to Graham, but Smith won the footy. Hand pass missed the target. Here's a chance for Dill Flanagan. Hand and end ball will work, and Howlett's taken the mark on the 50. He's got Grist in the forward pocket. He's going to go to him, and he'll find him with a 20-metre kick. He decides to go short again. And here's Hutchison again. Oh, well done there by Beasley there. He's battled hard to the final siren. And a free kick's been picked out of somewhere.
In the back, I think, Drew.
Yep, free kick will go to the Western Eagles against Hutchison.
So do you know anything on Smith's background?
I think he's from Geelong way.
Yeah, how old would he be?
Yeah, I've got no idea, Pete.
He's a light body, but he shows some potential, I reckon.
Goes out wide. And here's an opportunity with Carter. Chipping ball over the top to the wing. Finds Matty Kenny. Good to have him back playing footy again. The kick, though, wasn't all that great. He's probably getting a bit tired now. Stevens gives away a free kick didn't have dispose of it there. Jackie Fish, and he'll win himself a free. He's going to switch the play. He's going to find that player again in Smith. Hand pass to Lukey Fish. He's been really good again today. This way, that away. Nice dance move on the dance floor. Good punch away that time, but Richardson ball's gone to the wing. Smack bang on centre wing, as a matter of fact. We'll get a boundary throw in. With time ticking down as we approach the 21.5-minute mark of this final quarter. Can't be long to go. It's been all Irrewarra Beeac from pretty much the word go. Boundary throw-in again. Anderson. Coming through again was Marshall. He just ran out of room. He paddles towards the boundary, and it's gone over. So you'd suspect couple of Western Eagles to get better as the season progresses. Of course, first year under Dean Casey. While the Bombers looking towards another dose of September acts, and then Manarko got flattened there. Nothing writ much in it there on that occasion.
No, like a ping pong ball.
Yeah,
bounced off one, hit in the other.
And so here's a chance for Connolly. That's a nice kick, and that's a nice lead too. Not many of that as times as that happened today. When the ball's gone full for the Eagles, as Kenny dishes it off to Beasley. Why not? He flashed it from 50 the last time, but this time, not on this occasion. And McDonald Reich's on the line. He's going to switch play, and here's Tyler Flanagan again. Racking up big numbers, reigning Marnie medals from last year. And another big afternoon. And he's going to kick it long to the centre of the ground with Cooper Stevens. How do you get all that time and space in the world? Good contest. Play on to call again. Burley mops up for the Eagles. Chipping ball goes short and finds Connolly. He goes further inboard. Goes inside 50. Well done by Melbourne to attack the footy. Has a flying shot from the left from 30. That's a nice finish. That is a ripping goal from John Milverton. Goal of the day contender. That's a beauty.
Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Nice trap. Goes around in the left under, not much under, a little bit of pressure from 30, and he just kicked it beautifully.
A young bloke just doing what comes natural. Obviously kicked a lot of goals in the under-18s. When you see him had a set shot a bit earlier in the quarter and completely fluffed it. So
you said it right this time, Pete.
That was a very nice passage of play from the young fella.
Margin 80 points as the Western Eagles go into 3-2-20. Irrewarra Beeac have hit the ton there, 15-10-100 with 23.5 gone in this KFC Colac. Last quarter with not long to go.
Yeah, surely not long to go, and everyone can pack the cars up and go to KFC Colac. So ball up in the middle of the ground.
What was that meal, Maxie?
Oh, it was like a big giant pack or something with the chips and the popcorn chicken and the nuggets. Get some supercharged sauce, mix it up, spice it up there. And there you go, there's the siren. 80-point winners, Irrewarra Beeac. 15-10-100 to 3-2-20. Josh Howland with 4. Mitch the Bull Thornton with 4. A wonderful afternoon for Irrewarra Beeac, and they win the Paul Dorey Cup for 2024.
So is Paul going to come out and present it?
No, probably not. We don't actually have a cup.
Yeah, pretty painless there if you were Irrewarra Beeac. That was a comprehensive performance, although Western Eagles did show some patches of some good footy, but there was all just classy in the end for Irrewarra Beeac as they roll on to Cadella. They spot in the top 3 and warm up for a big game next week against South Colac.
Yeah, I thought their first half was really impressive, Irrewarra Beeac, and probably the second half they felt like they had the game under control, and maybe they were looking a little bit towards next week's clash with South Colac, but they fired up a little bit late in that game and really put the margin between the two teams. But anyway, it was an impressive hit out from Irrewarra Beeac.
Yeah, it certainly was indeed. Yeah, we've got some A-grade netball scores to read out thanks to Theodore Bedichel, because we'll get some footy scores after the next break. Here is Irrewarra Beeac 67. They defeated the Western Eagles 48. Irrewarra continued their good form. They defeated Lorne 47-41. Otway District's back on the winners list. A1 62 to Apollo Bay 37. And South Colac can remain undefeated. They defeated a gallant Simpson 46-40. Of course, LB70 defeated the Colac Imperials 29 on Good Friday. We'll take a break here, back with the East Hotel post-game show. We've got around the grounds to look at, of course, footy netball scoreboard. War still to come, and we'll try and get the player of the game as well. It's the Bombers home by 80 points here as they maintain their third position on the ladder.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live. Weekday mornings from 6, it's Mix Brekkie.
I think they've got one or two little things planned that I'm not fully aware of yet. So.
How does that make you feel, Father Michael? Because you're the type of man that likes to be across everything.
I do, but no, listen, but the kids are doing it and happy.
You're not going out on the town or anything like that? Like hit the pubs?
What happens on the footy trips day?
Mix Brekkie for McDonald's Colac and Snap Fitness Colac. Mix FM.
Need a design printed on work clothes? Have a chat with the team at Hip Pocket Workwear Colac. They can print or embroider your logo in any colour onto a brand new uniform just for you. Talk to the experts at Hip Pocket Workwear Colac, the Mix FM Business of the Month.
IP, VoIP, VPN, SIP, NBN, CCTV. What does it all mean? Stevcom knows. They'll break down the jargon so your business gets the benefits of the latest technology. Call Stevcom today. They come to you.
Now at Harvey Norman, get 10% off Miele appliances plus 5-year warranty. That's right, upgrade to premium German-made Miele and save 10% off selected Miele washing machines and dryers plus 5-year warranty. 10% off selected Miele dishwashers and cooking appliances and 5-year warranty. Now's the time to buy. Experience the premium Miele range with this amazing offer. 10% off Miele appliances plus 5-year warranty. Now at Harvey Norman. Limited time. Conditions and exclusions apply.
Harvey Norman Corn Ponds.
Don't leave anything to chance. From annuals, Italians and perennial ryegrass through to a tetraploid or diploid ryegrass. All your seed requirements this autumn are at Ag Warehouse, Colac and Simpson. The team also has an on-farm agronomy service available to help you take out all the guesswork. Ag Warehouse, Colac and Simpson, your complete autumn seed stockists. Find Ag Warehouse Colac on the corner of Deans Creek Road and Princes Highway and Ag Warehouse Simpson on Lavers Hill, Cobden Road.
Take your construction projects to the next level with FSR Equip. For a limited time, the Devlin DX140 LCR 14-ton excavator has an unbeatable finance deal of just 3.99%. Imagine what you could achieve with a low 10% deposit and affordable payments over 36 months. Don't wait. Ready for immediate delivery. Call to find out more. T's and C's apply. FSR Equip, your material handling experts. Hugh Murray Drive, Colac East or fsrequip.au.
Reese Evans. G'day, Sean here from Reese Evans. For over 40 years, Kubota Australia has been the leading supplier of agricultural equipment. In that time, they've developed an extensive product range, from mowers, side-by-sides and garden equipment, from the industry-leading small tractors, and now all the way up to 170 horsepower M-Series tractors. Kubota has everything for your farm, including spreaders, speed discs and power harrows. Come check out the Kubota range today. Your partner in farming since 1951.
G'day, Barry here from Colac. I've been with Roderick Insurance Brokers for over 10 years. They've always looked after our insurance, from the farm equipment and business to our home and cars. Give them a call so they can look